interest to them. So
right.
Some good, some bad.
Well, that's how it should be, right?
Yes.
There are always consequences.
So I don't know if I can actually play tonight,
Oh.
though, John, because for some reason, Fantasy Grounds steals all the internet, so apparently I can't watch TV upstairs.
Give them a book. Tough luck, kid.
Hey, it's my parents, and I live with them, so sort of like,
Are you sure it's Fantasy Grounds? Because that seems odd.
I don't know what it is, but I don't know if the internet goes and I get booted. Depending how far we get, I might end up say goodnight.
Okay, well, give it a shot, and if they complain, then we understand.
Yeah, I'll just let you know.
Yeah.
I'll just let you know on Discord.
Yeah.
Phone.
Yeah.
Well, I had to switch to using data for talking because it just coughs up everything.
Yeah, that's why I asked earlier if you were using the phone or the computer for Discord.
Yeah, sometimes Discord can be.
Yeah, I made sure. I switched doing that all the time. Got to use up all my data somehow.
Yeah. Otherwise, you wouldn't feel you were getting value for money if you didn't.
I pay enough.
Dominic,
yes.
On the map 2B, even though I'm zooming in and out, my character portrait seems super large compared to the maps.
Oh, maybe the grid is off. Just give me a second. The Demon's Gullet.
Some idiot left the briquettes outside.
Are they down?
Too long to. Yeah, it took a while to get going. The idiot was me, by the way, but.
I'm amazed you have the patience to cook with briquettes. I've always used gas or nothing.
Oh, I see the problem. Maybe. Let me turn off character view for a second.
I just got Firestarter.
Like the movie?
No, to start the briquettes. I normally just start it with a cardboard tube.
My brain is having that image of that punk singer. What's his name again? Prodigy?
Yeah, maybe. See, Mom, I overcompensated with the briquettes. Now it's cool over on this side and hot over on that side.
Okay, I think that's right.
Are you joining tonight?
I hadn't heard that he wasn't, but I don't know. Oh, I think he wasn't.
Tony, I'm going to leave this with you.
I can grab Torek again.
Okay. Let me check.
I'll leave this with you. 3 of these.
He said he was.
After these are done.
You want me to take all your money? No.
My mom beat my uncle in online poker just now. That's what that
was. I know he said something somewhere, and I'm trying to find out where he said it. Oh, I don't see it. Anyway, I was going to delete these tokens and put them back on the map. That's what I was going to do.
So where was Carcosa mentioned?
Pete brought it up.
Huh.
I was just talking about Lovecraftian flavor, and he mentioned Carcosa.
I got some nice props when I described this this edge of the fjord city with this vast looming castle, like looming out on a ridiculous promontory dangling over the town, like some
Uh-huh.
Gormengastian nightmare. And it was like, ooh, adjectives.
Yeah, indeed. I think Igor was one of the last down the tube, if I recall correctly.
Tube.
And I just wanted to do a slight...
Ah, that looks much better. Now I fit in a 5x5.
Yes, you do. You have not put on a scary amount of weight.
When's the last time you saw a fat elf?
Yes, the last fat elf I saw was a dead elf.
Looks like Lee
we used to
connected.
pretend back when you used to need a 14 comeliness to be a gray elf,
Yeah.
or a high elf. Our joke was that that was because of selective infanticide. All the babies who weren't good looking were just not so much baptized as held under for 10 minutes.
Right. I was going to say something.
That would explain the CLs. Oh wait.
Oh, that was good. That was good. I was going to do a little retcon that I referred to in the chat. I think I referred to it in the story so far. So basically, just before you left to come back, if you remember, you went to the manor, and then you revisited Zelkor to pick up some, relatively fresh iron rations, in order to go back to the dungeon. And when you were in Zelkor, at what's his name?
Odo's?
At Odo's Tavern, you notice a very unusual character, an individual that is a turtle, having a drink at the bar and regaling the locals with his travels. And when you come in, one of the people in the bar points over to you and says, "Oh, here they are, the adventurers. They're still alive, I see."
Tark will saunter in.
Mm-hmm.
He'll,
hey, Lee.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good to hear from you.
Yeah. Tark will saunter in, being the stout halfling that he is.
Yep.
And saddle up to the chair. I guess the turtle is sitting in a chair. I don't know how that works.
On his stool because of the shell.
Whenever
So
you say you sidle up to someone, I imagine either you're a cowboy or you're indicating sexual interest. So I'm just so confused.
Tark turns and looks. Tark turns and looks. He looks at the elf quizzically and just shakes his head and leaves.
You're just warped.
Yeah,
just warped.
And he goes up to. I've heard of you, or y'all, or what is it that you are?
A portal.
Yes, a turtle. I'm a stout halfling. You're a turtle. Small world.
You seem to be very stout.
I somewhat rudely, but not too rudely, from 10 feet away, goggle at this creature.
And Tarek being the inquisitive halfling that he is, he goes, so I've never seen one of you. Where have you come from?
What world are we playing in, Dom?
Um, ah,
Is it a made-up world or is it like an actual?
there's a world.
Part.
Worlds, Mal.
there, well, it's not. It is a published world, but it's not one of the worlds you're familiar with. But you can be from the swamps, not far from here, and your tribe has been persecuted by the followers of the frog god. So you have it in for the frog people. So you're basically across the river in the swamp, about 5 or 6 miles from here.
Well, my good sir, as you may know, I live about 5 or 6 miles from here, across the swamp, and I've sadly been kicked out of my beautiful hovel by the frog people. Down with the frog people.
Nasty business. Nasty business. Well,
All I want to do is settle up after my long times of jaunting on the seas with my fellow shipmates. I treated many a wounds on that ship.
You're a carpenter? I say from across the room. No, you're a healer. I'm sorry. I'll go back to my beer.
Tark puts his hand up his mouth very quietly and goes, he's not real bright for an elf.
I'm very bright. Common is such an imprecise language.
I know the ways of using a nail as well as the ways of using a saw. So.
Oh, Tark.
You're a bone saw?
He claps his hands. He goes, Can you build a drawbridge?
Build a bridge out of him.
It take a while to build a bridge with halfling bones.
There's a backstory to that, Mel, just so you know. But Tark actually does say that. He gets, when you say that you can build things with wood, he gets really animated and does ask, so you can build a drawbridge?
With enough time and enough equipment, possibly.
Good to know. Good to know. I'll look back to the party and go, he can build drawbridges.
That's wonderful. I get a little closer than would be totally patient, and like I'm obviously trying to figure out from the dome of the turtle whether it's like whether it's like a land amphibian or a water amphibian. Like just obviously don't know how to ask.
So I sort of.
Go on.
Well, I don't know. Do I say Walter or me? Like I? Like I don't know what. Just so you, because I know, I know you guys aren't familiar with me yet. So if I'm just gonna refer to him as Walter tonight. If that's cool.
However you prefer.
All right.
Go for third person singular. That's with us.
So Walter sort of shifts in his on top of his stool and ends up bumping into the shell as you've been inspecting him. Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to bump you. Can I help? Can I help you?
I hate Nathriel. I was merely indulging my curiosity. I've not met one of your type before, and it is very seldom I have new things to see. I've studied at the university hereabout, and have lent my sword to this enterprise of clearing this fell dungeon. Well, okay, that's enormously what's that good thing? Unlikely to clear the whole thing, but that's what we're trying.
May I indulge your curiosity?
So Nathriel looks taken aback for a second.
All right, says, please don't.
Are your people carnivorous or omnivorous? Do you swim?
Yeah. Oh, I would say we're omnivorous. A few of my fellows like fellow friends, they prefer just pure vegetation,
Hmm.
as they're not too keen on killing things that have once been alive. As that to them, that issues this and messes up with the sanctity of life.
Oh, there's a powerful druid who lives to the east of us here. I've suddenly forgotten her name, though. You might have something in common.
Is it Drusilla?
Drusilla,
Yes,
Drusilla and the
yes.
Wolves.
They sound like a band.
They
There's a
do.
little girl who turned us on to Drusilla and gave us much information around this area. There was a hag living in the woods, and by hag I don't mean a woman with sacred knowledge living alone. I mean like I'm gonna boil up your bones to make my stew sort of hag.
Yeah. Walter
What would be the
nods. Is
rising
like,
agent?
pardon?
Well, I of
What would
course.
be what would be the rising agent? Vinegar?
For bone bread,
Yeah. That's all I
I
can
think
figure.
I think she maybe eats it unleavened.
Oh, that's just you must
Like a
have.
like she, like they eat them like a pita.
Like
That makes
crackers.
sense.
Like crackers. Elf bone
Or
crackers.
if you do ever come to the south, like the more southern area of where my people tend to tool, we tend to have tortillas, and the hags seem to have copied us, and really enjoy turning those ground up bones into nice tortillas. Like there's
Are
not
you
there
having me on,
there has
Monsieur?
been one too
I
many robberies of the
think
tortilla presses
I think
from our
Monsieur is
fellow cook.
making jest of me. I take much offense. Obviously, saying turtles make tortillas is too far a bridge. You are a liar, sir, or ma'am. I don't know which.
Well, they
He
put sausages
he
on it and put some cheese.
strokes his Walter strokes his nice curly mustache and looks down at you. How dare
Oh
you
no!
think I am falsifying you? I do not falsify any of this information.
You are wearing a mustache. Where did you get that?
Art says, "You see what I mean?"
I walk up. I put up 2 fingers, ordering 2 drinks. I drink one right there, nod, and walk away with my other drink. There we go.
The barman
Thank you for
pours
spending this time with us.
the barman pours you 2 doubles.
I buy the turtle a drink in order to apologize for my general craziness. Are you armed or armored? Do you have any clues to your profession about yourself?
I okay. I have
You have a staff.
a lovely walking staff that is very nicely looked after. It is very like it's been very sheened,
And
and
you
it has
have a pack hooked to one of the horns on your shell, like on one of the shoulder
yeah,
horns.
and it is a sort of a like it's made out of a sort of braided sort of reed type material.
Yeah, the pack is very
You-
tightly woven. It looks like it might even be waterproof.
Are you a wizard type, or do you worship the old ways?
I'm sorry, my dear sir, but I am not super studious in the ways of other magic.
Of course.
The healing arts I am quite proficient with, but
Well,
Are you a
and
would you like to
herbalist,
join us on our
or do you have
endeavor?
godlike powers?
pardon?
Are you a herbalist, or do you have powers granted by nature or a god?
My healing is via the force of the vegetation and other energies.
Interesting. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. We don't really have a leader. We just sort of bumble about in a group, like a barrel full of puppies.
Tark says, "Excuse me."
Yeah, I knew that was
Tarek
coming.
thinks he's the leader.
Tark, actually,
Tarek would
Tark,
be our leader if we trusted him.
yeah. Tark actually says, "Well, I heard the gentleman over here when we came in say, well, here they are. Were you looking for us or?"
So by way of background, the innkeeper, you had asked, what is there of interest in this area and what might one explore if one were the adventuring type, and he told you of the existence of this dungeon known as Rappan Athuk, and he mentioned that there was a band of explorers currently exploring Rappan Athuk, and they had made at least one successful foray into the dungeon and come out alive, to his knowledge. He said one of them unfortunately did pass earlier, but they've made a couple of forays since and have all survived, much to everyone's surprise and his glee because he has a bet riding on it.
That's great.
Well, my dear sir, as he strokes his mustache very gracefully, I am a bit of the adventuring type. I'm not so great at being the defensive type, so I'm not so keen on battling with the frog men who took over my hovel, which I am very sad about. So I am passing through towns looking for adventures.
Perhaps if you were to help us clear this dungeon, we could massacre some frogmen for you later.
That would be a great relief.
Do they have any money?
Well, with the weapons they have, I would think so.
Is it a mere or a marsh? Is it salt water?
It's brackish.
So it could be a sort of squid pro quo.
I told you, see?
We get inspiration for making bad puns.
You could, if I'm sufficiently awed by how bad it is.
If he goes, "Aww."
There's room tonight because Storm isn't here.
I was going to say, that's right. I was going to say, we're missing Storm. Is he going to miss tonight?
Actually, that's a good question. I think he asked. Let me reach out to him. I have his text.
Cool, we'll hang.
I need to know because we need to have the conversation about the Tark riding the wolf.
Oh, he did ask at 4:54, and I didn't respond.
I must say I love the whole turtle thing, and I'm dying to find out. I'm dying to see if the mustache does fall off. It's a false one.
So I mean,
Okay.
Mel can make it how she prefers, but in my head, I am seeing something, like how a cod has those tendril-like things below its mouth.
Oh yeah,
That something like that.
but groomed nicely.
Yes, yeah, that would make sense to me.
Alas, it is not so.
So as you're talking and we go through all these conversations, Tarek goes, he reaches into his pocket and he bows, pulls out a business card and it says, Tarek Copperbrace, at your service, sir. And the card says, purveyor of fine goods and rare finds, proprietor of the Wise Owl Emporium.
Walter reaches out and takes the card from you, Doric, and he nods at you and good. Was it evening or afternoon or?
It's probably about noon because you're already drinking, but I wanted it to be early-ish.
Right. Good afternoon, my dear man. Thank you for letting me know about your business. if in future you come across some very nice oils for facial hair, I would be quite interested.
Mark pulls out a little pad and starts to write it down.
I just have this image of later on us accepting a mission to like defend 100 turtle eggs as they run towards the sea on that special day in the moonlight, shooting crabs and seagulls. Stuff.
So Tark turns around to Fentalus and says, "So, sounds like we might have an extra person, well, an extra turtle for our party."
Person?
Yes, we could always use the.
Ah, that's a good point.
I agree.
What do you think, Khan?
Khan's too busy drinking.
Yeah.
Khan's has had a late start. Started at 9:00. So
I was waiting for Khan's appropriate phrase on everything. Sure.
I was waiting for the response to be a burp.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
I imagine us carrying him to the dungeon with a stretcher.
I've yet to have a long rest. Ha ha. Also, the booze really slows down the healing process. I probably still have like acid scars.
I think it only slows down the healing if you're at Troll.
There's Storm.
Oh, there's Storm.
I think Khan.
Obviously, he was just asleep at the bar. So I maintain. Huh? What? Peanuts?
Okay. So
Okay.
you're able to obtain your fresh rations and bits and bobs that you had being made at the village. I believe somebody was having some armor fitted or something like that. You get your stuff together and you're ready to head out.
And we
was trying to get a pair of platinum rings.
Nice. Do we assume that the fight with the steerages happened with our new turtle friend? I'm fine with that. Walter?
Yeah, sure. And Walter was able to provide a few minor healing services to people in the fray.
Nice.
So where you are now is that the upper level, as far as you know, has been cleared out, to your satisfaction anyway, and you found your way into a room with 5 pools in it that you somewhat investigated. I don't believe you investigated every pond, and you made your way down. One pool was an illusion that you could descend through, and it was really just a vertical shaft with a ladder down the side, one rung of which was broken. Well,
It would have been amusing if somebody tried to dive into that pool, I'm sure.
It was me. I done it.
Tanathriel broke the rung with his enormous weight.
Broke his fall with his head.
Walter, Igor is also a powerful bone saw. Yes, I broke the ball with my face. It's true. Walter is also a powerful. He's a good surgeon. Very dab at sewing a person up. We might have to get special supplies for you.
Do we have
anyway, onward.
Do we have a map, Dom?
Yes. Let me reshare it with everybody, because I don't think I shared it recently.
Let's put Walter on the map.
I don't believe that Storm has actually ever met anybody from the turtle race. I will be chatting with Walter as I go along, trying to learn more about this. Another proof of how fascinating D&D Mother Nature is.
Okay, let me unlock your tokens. 1 second.
Does Walter understand Wolf?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Are you still in Wolf?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
Never
did
I
mind.
give people
Storm.
silence noises, and we check out this passageway.
Storm. Did we
Yes.
have our conversation?
I would imagine we didn't, on account of I'd forgotten I was in wolf shape. So unless you want to play Ouija board with a shield with letters on it, it'll take a while.
Okay.
Shall we check through this door? I point at the door.
Oh, it's a door.
I think you would have to hold Turek back from checking a door.
I'm backing up.
I will throw my light spell 60 feet to the north. My dancing lights.
As one does.
All right.
You want your light up there? Give me a second. I'm just dealing with Turek.
No, it's just as long as we know that, there's somebody there. I might see them.
Find traps.
You're not going to be surprised by something 60 feet up the corridor. Yeah.
No.
Right.
We might, but
Sorry. D&D here somewhere. Huh.
I think my token somehow got resized, unless I shrunk in the laundry.
You may have shrunk in the laundry. That could happen. Your token is the usual size. You are not large, apparently.
Tart turns back to Igor and goes, by the way, what's a Vesuvian?
Venusian? And it wasn't me that was talking about that stuff.
Important side note, can I make Scooby-Doo noises?
I think it means you're from another planet.
Exactly.
Hang on. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. So. $192. Okay. So I want. Here we go. You came down there. Okay. You were at 19. Okay. So, are you rolling in the tower there, Torek?
I did a fine trap. I don't know if you saw it.
Okay. There are no traps.
Okay. Is it locked?
It is not locked, but the door is quite stiff as far as you can tell.
Where did my little thing
Igor.
go?
Oh, you need your token?
No, not my
You're
token.
on the rightmost on the map.
My my thing with all my shenanigans I can do.
Oh, you click the
Character
portrait
sheet?
Yeah.
Yes, my character sheet.
If you click on in the combat tracker, if you have that up, you can click on the image of your character in the combat tracker.
All I have is a black screen, my turtlesy dude, and dice on the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
That's all that's showing this.
Okay, so you need to bring up the combat tracker, which is under tools.
Or you can click on the picture on the top left.
Well, that will bring her character up, but she still needs to bring up the combat tracker.
Oh, true.
There's no way to access anything.
There's no menu?
No. Oh, now I found it.
Okay.
Right. So
tool combat tracker, and then you can also click your character on the top left of the screen, and it'll bring up the map and the character. But I think you had yourself on the map because that's what you were describing just now, is you in the field of darkness.
Yeah. Combat tracker. Where the heck is that?
It is the crossed swords under tool.
Okay. And so I can access my sheet up of that by clicking on my dude.
Yeah.
And it does not come up.
Click on the bullet on the right-hand side of your dude. Did that work?
There's an arrow thing at the side of my dude.
At the other side, the right-hand side.
That the arrow thing is on the this has effects on that side. Sorry guys, I've never used this before.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, that's cool.
It seems like if it seems like your display may be slightly truncated, the bullet is just to the right of the effects thing.
There's a bit of a learning curve. The interface is a little bit unique.
Your window full screen?
Yes, it is. There is there's little bullet dots besides everyone's name, except right beside me. There's like this arrow thing pointing at me.
That's the left. I'm talking about the right.
I don't see anything on the right either. That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Yeah, I don't recall any bullets to the
Hang
right.
on.
Like to the left, there are bullets in everyone. On the right,
not those bullets. So after effects, there should be a round dot.
Nope.
Not seeing it, Dominic. I think maybe it's a DM thing.
Let me show you what it is. No, it's not, because I play as well.
Okay.
I'm just capturing a piece of my screen. Copy to clipboard. Okay. Under general, I shall paste it. That's what my combat tracker looks like.
No. Mine doesn't look like that at all.
You got a lot more than I do. Let me show you what I got, Dominic.
Okay. Yeah, I'm aware that I may have more than other people. But I'm surprised you don't have the bullet, because I always have the bullet.
And that's what...
Okay.
What you showed, Don, is exactly what I'm seeing, but they're...
Okay,
like,
so click on...
There is no brown... There's no brown bullet on the... There's no brown bullet on the right side.
I got it. Try clicking on your character at the top left of the screen above the combat tracker.
There's no character there.
Do you see a row of characters at the top left of the screen?
The portraits?
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Hey Mel, this is Lee. Is your screen, when you say it's black, is it got grid on it, or is it a total black?
Black grid.
Black grid.
Okay.
And the map's covering. The map's covering is.
Yeah, the map's covering everything. Yeah.
All right. What you want to do then is click in the middle of the big map, and then just pull upwards until you hit the lower edge, and then you can grab that and shift it up, and then pull it down until
I had that problem too.
The trick is that you got to access the sizing from the right or the bottom, and then slowly keep on shrinking it until you can pull down the top. It's lots of fun, and the right side.
All right.
Hey Mel, it's Lee again. If you grab the map and move it up to your top, move it to the top, from the bottom to the top, eventually you'll come to a little gold cross, and below that gold cross, there's a resize corner at the bottom right corner.
Oh, I got my little thingamabooger on the screen now. Like my character sheet, so yay!
Congratulations, you have character.
Yeah, my did the scroll up thingy and managed to get it that way.
Good.
But even if you have character, do you have class?
I am the classiest fucker ever.
Well, there you go then.
As I stroke my mustache.
Wait, your character has a mustache.
Turtle, mustachioed turtle.
I think it's just attached there with gum Arabic. Don't bring it up.
Yeah, Tenafrio's going to yank on it eventually.
No, I'm not. That would be terribly rude.
Your point?
Yeah, Tar says, and?
I am a kind and generous individual. I'm not gonna stand here and be insulted. I'm gonna walk away, be insulted behind my back.
Well, I don't know. Is insulting likely to kill you? Because I'm pretty sure walking around here by yourself, it will kill you.
Hey, we opening that door?
Yes.
I try it.
I'll hit you with a guidance.
All right, Igor, have at it.
Check the chat.
So Dominic, you want to leave my token smaller size, or do you want to increase it for similitude?
Are you bigger than medium?
I'm pretty sure direwolf is large.
Are you a direwolf now?
I've been a direwolf for quite a while.
You just hit control and use your wheel, and it changes your size for you.
Oh, cool. Yet another interface thing I didn't know about. Excellent.
You're crushing Tarek.
He's crushing everyone.
It's okay.
And shift makes you spin.
Let's see, is that the right size? Yeah, that looks about the right size now. There we go. I'm gonna notch the halfling. And,
Excuse me?
I'm gonna notch the halfling and crouch down.
Has
The
Igor
halfling is
opened the
busy
door?
with a door.
Did Igor manage to open up the door with his 22?
Yes, he does. The door bangs open with a loud thud.
Oh, is this lockpicking the half-orc way?
Pretty much.
Works on his way in.
Certainly is. This room is dry, dusty, and untrammeled until you walked in.
I trammel it good. What's the ceiling like?
A few regular-sized spiders.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'll examine this area here.
Okay. 195. It appears to be a well-dressed stone wall.
Okay, I thought there might be a secret door or something, so I'm happy.
You're wise to hang back here, Walter.
Is there anything in the room, Dom?
Not that you can see.
Are these stairs up or down?
Where are you? Oh,
those stairs go down.
Oh.
Wrong way.
Where's
stairs
the
down?
They don't go.
Let's go
They
this
don't
way.
go down very far. They go down about 10 feet, and you can see it levels off after about 10 feet.
Okay.
Step into the room and look around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tark will do an investigation on the back wall, see if there's any secret doors or anything.
Okay. You don't find any.
Okay. I will go to the south wall.
Okay. You don't find any.
I look up. How high is the ceiling?
About 12 feet. A long way away for you.
Yes.
It's a proper Victorian-made dungeon.
Yes. Ooh, it's dark now.
And the person with the light is running away.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got bored.
Halflings don't have blind vision, so blind sight. So. Okay.
I will investigate this door ineffectually.
Okay. Make a check.
Another door up here, Tarek.
Oh, it didn't take the tower.
Okay.
I have to move my tower, I think.
I'll check see if there's traps.
Tarek does not. You
Is
do
it
not
locked?
find a trap. Hang on. Hang on.
Okay. You know the drill.
Okay. No, you don't find a trap.
Okay.
There we go.
Locked?
No, it's not locked. This
Oh,
door will open easily.
yeah. Well, you know what's going to happen.
What's your
We'll
passive
join you in
perception?
there.
Actually, you know
Oh,
what?
whoa. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
You're allowed to say whoa. Fine.
I said whoa because you went in and then you went back out for some reason, but there were two of you on the spot.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
I'm just double checking something.
So I can tell you what's in the room, and that is to say, nothing much. It looks very much like the other room.
Are there any clues to function?
You can make an investigation check.
Sure.
I'm going to light my
Auto
lantern.
Walter.
Okay. So, at this moment, the floor begins sinking rapidly.
Hey, I'm trying to get out of here.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think that's deck saving throw time.
Okay. So the person nearest the door can make a regular dex save.
Is that moi?
That is, yes, that's Tanathriel.
Okay.
And the
Maybe
other
no.
the other two will make a dex save at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because there's some bumbling fool trying to get in the way in the doorway.
I was going to climb over his back.
I know.
Maybe that's
can't
why
help
I
but
failed.
visualize. I mean, this is totally a Keystone Cop moment in the doorway, isn't it?
It absolutely is. And I believe Igor, who is that? That's Fintalius is going to try and sneak through the elf's legs while the elf is falling over.
I'm stepping on him.
So you're all in there?
With a sinking feeling?
Yes.
Are we falling?
Nope. It's like a fast elevator. Well,
Why is it every time I move my guy now, I get a measurement on him?
Because I've locked the token movement, so you can't.
Oh.
I'll give you
Run
one
out
move
of the
per
room.
round.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's a good question.
That's cool.
I used to be the one asking all these questions, so I'm happy there's someone else asking them too.
Yeah, ask away.
Just give me a second here. I'm just checking that anybody. So if you want to move on your turn, you'll have to let me know that you've created a move action. Now I'm going to let Fintalius stand on top of the elf because that's what he was trying to do. So that's where you are.
Is Tarek able to light a lantern?
So let me describe the situation. You're descending at 10 feet per round, which is like an elevator. It's not, incredibly rapid, but it's certainly rapid enough to make a round later make it completely impossible to get out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And the ceiling is descending with you. And a luminescent yellow gas begins drifting downward from the ceiling.
I'm going to hold my breath even though I'm not in the room. Just on general principle.
Yeah, you guys in the corridor see this room just descend into the ground. And you see the ceiling go past you. And you see about 4 feet of rock go past you. And then it's empty. The doorway is empty. So, in the room, the gas is descending to the floor and making a layer on the ground, which is rapidly rising in height, soon to cover the head of Torek. Another round goes by, and the gas now is reaching the top of Torek's head, so you'll be in it. Is anybody doing anything?
Yeah, I was lighting a lantern so I could see.
Okay.
Unless Thanathra was in here with the light anyway, right?
In the first round, you get the lantern lit.
How high is the ceiling?
About
And
12 feet.
where's the gas coming from?
The ceiling.
Is there like a vent or something like that?
Oh, there's 3 vents.
Fuck. Is there an exit?
The exit has got stone walls sliding up in front of it.
Is there a different exit?
Not that you can see.
Is it covering the whole area of the room?
The gas?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
It's
taking
filling
a
up the room
deep
like a
breath,
liquid.
and I'm going to hold my breath.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to search the place where the door was, but underneath it, to see if there's some sort of egress, but down lower.
Okay.
May I walk up to the door?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna whine anxiously about somebody using
Hold
open
on.
flame lighting a lantern in a room filled with an unknown gas.
I didn't see the gas. I didn't have the light.
I thought there was
He was
light
probably
in the
worried
room.
about snakes. He was probably worried about snakes.
That's fair.
Tark is looking for any kind of switch on the wall or floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misdescribed the situation. So, the floor went down. The ceiling did not. So those of you outside can see the gas pouring down from the ceiling. Some of it wafts into the hallway. And the gas builds up continuously, filling up the whole column eventually. Or it looks like it will.
Okay.
You haven't seen it happen yet.
Oh, if that's the case, then I would have thrown down a rope.
Throw me a rope.
Sorry.
Yes. And
Okay,
we'll try
so-
to exit that way. Thank you.
So on round 1, a rope is thrown down.
I'm gonna wrap the rope in my teeth to help anchor it with my mass and strength so people can climb out.
So
Wait, who just said that?
Thorn.
Toric? The halfling said that?
I was just stating what the dire wolf was doing.
Oh, the
with rope.
wolf. Sorry.
Yeah, the wolf trots up to Khan and takes part of the rope in his teeth.
Okay.
And when
The
the rope
problem
comes
that-
down, I'm climbing.
Yeah.
Well, roll initiative, please. Tarek, Fintelius, and Tanathriel. Actually, you can all roll initiative, so I can do this in some kind of order.
Oh, all initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I thought we were like this order. Why is my main not tapping?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's some serious initiative
Okay.
there.
So everybody has rolled. So Storm is like trying to tell everybody what to do because he knows, and then he remembers that he's in dog form. So everybody else hears is a whole bunch of yapping and yipping and spinning round and biting his tail or something.
I will ready my action to hold one end of the rope in my teeth once they get the rope thing together.
Mm-hmm. I am reminded of our most recent dog, Oliver, who, if one stands up, he immediately dashes to the door and he's ready.
Just in case.
Just in case. He will sleep in front of the door in case somebody decides to go out, so he can be the first out the door. Okay.
Just to be clear, I'm not waiting to go through this door. I actually want to be away from the gas, just to make that clear.
Sure. So Igor is up next. I presume he's holding one end of the rope. Or can't toss the rope down, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing something similar.
So he can help. Okay. And then after that, we have Walter Reed.
Hey, could somebody lash us out of this area? Only if they weren't a dog, right?
I'm going to thorn whip us
out of this place.
That's that's actually not.
I'm not too proud.
That's not a bad idea if somebody were to suggest that.
So how many people are down in that room?
3.
3, and so there's 2 of us up here.
I yell, "Whip me! I'll be fine."
There's 4 of you up there.
Yeah,
There's 4 of us.
because we don't have a light source up here. I don't have a light source, so I can't see anybody except for those who are right beside me.
Well,
And that's in the pit.
three men and their dog, apparently.
Oh, the
What's
dog
that?
is up.
Half the party is down a well.
Yes. 3 men and their dog Spot went to mow a meadow.
All right, so I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
Go on.
Mel, it's your turn.
So there's 3 people in the room. There's 3 people up here.
Yeah.
Or are there 4 people up here?
The wolf.
I had whatever it is. What are you making? Not much.
Going down an elevator.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Getting gassed and is dropping down.
Okay. I don't know if Walter's able to do anything. There's a bit of a crush in the doorway with a couple of people holding a rope.
I can throw a rope down. Another rope. I don't know if that'll help.
Sure.
Okay, so Torek rolls a beautiful silk rope down.
Oh, good. It won't hurt my mouth then.
That is true.
End your turn, and I'll go.
Who said I'm using my silk rope? Dom.
Sorry?
Athletics.
I have 2 ropes.
You do?
Yeah, for some reason I have 2 ropes. 2 ropes, I think.
Oh, because one comes in. Yeah, that's. I would have taken it out of your explorer's pack if I'd remembered.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I throw my silk rope down.
Can I get it with the 15 athletics, Dom?
You can start climbing. By this time, you're about 30 feet down, and your climb speed is 15, I believe.
Okay, I double climb and belly flop around.
Okay, make a con save, please.
A what save?
Con.
Good.
If you failed, you have been conned.
I think more than that.
Okay.
Gassed.
Ooh.
That should be higher. Huh, I thought it was...
Ooh, oh.
Oh,
So,
good
yeah.
God.
You're coughing and spluttering a little.
am I out at this point?
Yes.
Okay, so you can move me to out of there. I'm on the ground, basically crawling around.
Yes, you are prone. Let me add that effect to you.
And done.
There it is. Okay, Torek, you're up.
Okay. Do I see the rope? The other rope?
You see the other rope, the one that Khan threw down.
I will take the other rope, and the first thing I will do is tie it around my waist.
Okay.
And then I'll start to try to climb.
Okay.
Right.
You're taking the rope with you?
I know, eh?
He is, because he's that kind of guy.
Hey, either tie it to yourself or climb, not both.
Make your athletics check.
You're gonna kill my second character now, too.
You can take an AOO if he leaves your threatened zone.
You're ahead of me. You can grab the rope.
There's no more rope. You took the second rope.
So Tarek ties the rope to his waist and then fails to make any progress, thus tying up the rope.
Oh.
Well, at least he'll just get suspended in air.
Come on, Fantabulous.
Grab the rope. Unless the next person decides to use him as a swing seat tied to the rope and just step on him to climb up.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Absolutely.
I'm the anchor.
Yeah, you are. It's Fantabulous next.
Okay, since he's tied, I'm going to start climbing up the rope.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Woohoo!
Okay, so you make it about halfway up the rope. It's not quite, the ringing success you would like it to be. Plus, you're short, so your ground speed is lower than the elf, so you don't make as much speed climbing. And Torek, please make a Constitution check now that you've stumbled on the rope.
I'm assuming my stout resistance will automatically.
Oh, that's right. You will get advantage.
Okay. I think it will automatically. Well, you know what? I'll just go ahead.
Resistance gives you advantage on saves.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, you're just fine. The outhouse was worse than this. And Fintalius?
Con save?
Yeah. Oh, you're not so fine. When you slipped on the rope and couldn't make progress, you accidentally took a breath. And it was painful.
We're really lucky with damage here. I'm very happy.
That was lucky, yes. That was about half the average.
Don't feel lucky.
and you feel like it was all the halfling's fault too, right? Khan, you're up.
All right, I hand the rope off and tell them to pull, and I stay low and ready to close the door once everybody gets pulled up.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm done.
So
how
Storm,
far away? How far away
have
is
a rope
Tarek from Fantabulous?
You're at the bottom, and Fantabulous is halfway up. Storm, you have a rope with a great deal of weight on the end of it. Well, a fair bit of weight on the end of it.
I will basically just start backing up, pulling people holding onto the rope up.
Wait for me. Wait for me, I'll help.
Okay.
By all means, you may assist.
Good.
I'm guessing that would be athletics.
It would be athletics with advantage because you have assistance.
And I got 4-pole drive.
This really is Lassie pulling Timmy out of the well, isn't it?
It is. Did it go? Why is it not going? Okay, let's try that again. That was weird. There we go.
I just see the dice disappear above.
Yeah. Yeah. So you managed to pull them up about 20 feet. Only another 30 feet to go.
Well,
I'm assuming that Igor was
actually,
helping
wouldn't
with
it
the
be
pulling.
25 feet? Wouldn't it be 25 feet since my move is 50?
Yes, but the people helping you are slower.
Can I try pulling without them and see if it helps?
You
Get
could,
that
but
extra 5 feet?
You could, but then you wouldn't have advantage.
Well, better go with what we have rather than risk dropping people.
I'm assuming that Igor is helping with the pull. Am I right?
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
And likewise, Walter.
How's everybody doing down there?
Oh no, Walter has a second rope.
Hurry!
I don't know that anybody's on the second rope, or are they all on the second rope?
No, Tenathriel came up on the other one, I thought.
Okay. Is anybody on the silk rope?
Well, someone said they tied one rope on themselves and they're climbing the other rope. And they climbed up the rope, but I don't know what's happening.
That was two of them on the same rope, which was the second rope. Yeah, they would be on the second rope because the elf went up on the first rope. So yes, you've got two gnomes on your rope there, Walter. So
I'm gonna. Sorry.
You're pulling with the direwolf, basically.
So if I pull up, I will not be pulling them up. I'll just be pulling it against Direwolf, who's holding the end. Correct?
You're helping Skywolf already. That's what gave him advantage on his check.
If this were a cartoon, you would quote unquote help by pulling on the wolf's tail.
I really don't care for where this plan is going.
Tenafriel, do you have something good to do yourself?
I was
Pull the rope.
I'll help. Maybe I can. I'll help pulling the rope.
Okay.
I weigh 45 pounds. Come on.
I think the rope might weigh more
Okay,
than
fine.
that.
New
Sorry.
plan. Is
Sorry, make
there
a
a hook
save.
on the end of the rope? Okay, right.
Tark, make a save.
Yep.
Yeah.
You hear a yell from down below, and then you hear some loud coughing.
It didn't.
You have advantage, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, somehow you managed not to breathe in when you said that.
Practice.
Yeah. Okay.
No, Tark, probably true.
So you're tied at the bottom of the rope. Are you trying to climb up, or Fintalius is kind of in your way halfway up?
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, if I can make any room.
And you're being hauled up.
Yeah. If I'm being hauled up, then I'm just going to like walk up. Use the rope as leverage.
Right.
And walk up the
Right.
wall.
You could make it easier by climbing on the wall.
That's what I'm doing.
You could loosen the weight.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And the reverse repel.
Okay, Fintalius, what are you doing?
I'm holding on tight.
Okay. So, folks pulling.
Do another save?
No, I'm assuming that without separate exertion, you can hold your breath.
Okay.
At least this long. It's not very long. So, Storm, pull.
All right. Do we still have advantage?
Yep.
All righty. Hey ho, heave. Why did it not do anything? What the heck is wrong? Oh, I see. I accidentally dropped it on top of the combat tracker. There we go. Let's try that again. Good thing for that advantage this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one could have been disastrous as you let them go and drop them back into the pit with the rope.
I would shrug and close the door and walk away.
It wouldn't be the first time I've had a half orc ask a half orc to throw me the rope.
Don't worry about it. We'll be fine.
It wouldn't be the first time I've asked a fighter to throw me the rope, and he's thrown me the entire 50 feet.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault that you're not clear on what you want.
That is so good. Ah, there. Okay. Yeah, you make your check, and they're a mere 10 feet from the lip now. But the yellow gas is now seeping into the corridor and filling your area as well.
Well, I would be about 30
You're
feet
no
down
higher.
here by now.
Yes, I know, and it's
Okay.
it's spreading rapidly. It's it's a gas. It spreads fast.
Sure.
And your face is relatively close to the ground, pulling a rope that's going around the
Yeah,
corner.
no, that's true enough.
So
Like I said, holding my breath.
Make a con save. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little tricky with a rope in your teeth.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll make a point of not breathing as well as possible, but let's see how it goes.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
Apparently, you're very sensitive to this particular gas.
Well, I have a keen sense of smell.
You do. Quite keen.
Yeah. Well, there goes those.
We
There
might have
goes
a
those temp.
human druid soon.
Igor, make a save. Oh dear. It's like mustard gas. Walter, make a save.
What
Constitution.
say? Oh,
Constitution save.
okay.
Oh, you have a flat 13.
Wait, did the wolf actually take his turn, or did we just give him poison damage and have him skip his
No,
turn?
I got to pull people up by another 20 odd feet or 25
They're,
or
they're
whatever it
only
was.
they're only 10 feet from the lip now.
Okay.
Walter is particularly susceptible to poison. He's almost knocked unconscious by it. Thanathriel. Let's have a save, please.
Well, look at
Everybody
the
knows-
time. Okay.
Everybody knows that elves are powerfully resistant to poison, right?
So, Dom,
Yeah, I can
when
see that.
I think I failed.
Mm-hmm.
so Dom, when I get damage, I don't have to put anything in. It just goes automatically.
That's right.
All right, thank you.
Isn't it wonderful?
The beauty of the software.
I do some things. First of all, I do my fighter heal myself thing.
Okay.
D10 plus 3. Get me 4 hit points. And then I go 1, 2, 3. There's 30 feet. There's 50. It's only saying that's 10 feet. Basically, I'm running for the ladder.
That says 30. That says 30. I think you ran into the
Okay.
wall.
And
You have 5 more feet you can go. You ran into the wall.
Okay. Then I move again. And I start climbing the stairs.
Okay.
I do hope they're close. The last person to leave the room close to the door behind them.
Tarek.
Can you
can
apply my 4 points of healing to me, Dom?
Yeah. Just a second.
Maybe I can.
You can.
Trying to trying to
quick
climb.
question before this happens. Will I be poisoned next round? If not, if I think I might be poisoned, I'll take my extra action. I'll action surge and climb up.
you don't see why you wouldn't be poisoned next round.
Okay, so then I'll take my action surge and I'll climb to the next level.
Okay. So you pop out of the well, gasping. Tarek.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm done.
Trying to climb up the rope.
Okay. Athletics. You're not making it. Fintablius seems to spin round and kick you in the head as you're trying to make your way up.
Okay.
You're not getting past me.
Fintablius.
Just hold on and let them pull me up.
Okay. So, this round, let's have Storm's athletics check with advantage.
Very well.
Is Storm still a wolf, or is he a human?
He's a wolf.
Changes to human with that rope in his mouth.
I just thought he
And after that, I'm done with this party, and I'm going to go join the frickin' circus.
Okay, and also make a con save, please.
Yeah, I thought he ran out of
I would like to make a con save.
You made it.
Yay.
The consequences of the last failure were so dire, you chose to put everything into making it this time.
Right. Sure.
Okay.
And after all, I'm a dire wolf, so I'm able to do that kind of thing.
Right.
Dire, I mean.
So you managed to heave them. Let me pull people back out the way. They are heaved like beached fish flopping and gasping on the shore. Well, except that they can't really be gasping because that would imply that they were inhaling.
Mark shuts the door.
And Tarek slams the door behind them, but there's still a sizable cloud of yellow gas seeping all around the corridor as far as you can see in both directions. Khan, what are you doing?
All right, I am going to give Walter a healing word, which will cause me to take damage. Or expend air that I don't spend.
All right, casting spells in a poison gas.
Yeah.
Okay, make a con save.
Don't forget to move after that.
Con save, right?
Yep. You're good.
Okay. That's how you do it, boys. And then I fuck off down the corridor.
Okay. I see 15 foot.
And I assume this is a heavy gas, right?
Yes. I don't see your movement yet. Oh, there we go.
It'd be like there.
Okay, I got your first movement plotted, but that second one is confusing, but okay. You can't do it that way.
Yeah, okay, and now I'm in the dark.
Oh, have I put you in the wall? Yeah.
No, I don't have dark vision, I've got weak human eyes.
You just run around the corner with your weak human vision. Right, got it.
Yeah. Right. And that finishes my turn.
Okay, Storm, make a con save.
Is it that time already again?
Yes. You're fine. What are you doing?
I think I'm developing a liking to this extra spicy air. I'm basically going to move up the corridor, around the corner, back the way we come, brushing along the wall so that when I don't have any light, I can still feel where I'm going, use my sense of smell. And basically, if I'm not out of the gas by the time I've moved my full 50, then I'll do the dash action and keep on moving to get away from the gas.
Okay. So you go around the corner the way you came in. You arrive at the well, and you can feel the ladder, and you suddenly realize, oh, wolves can't climb ladders.
That's okay. Do I have any movement left?
Yes, you do.
Good. All right. And the gas is still here, I'm guessing?
Yes.
All right. Well, then we'll just have to change back to good old Storm and climb up the ladder.
Okay, so turn off the effect on your character.
Yes. Yes. Right.
It's never happened before.
It's up near the token picture. You just click the thing that tells you that it turns back.
So this active PC portrait. Nope, that wasn't it.
Oh, the token side, not the portrait side. The token side, the right hand side.
Would you like to plan Thursday or Friday? What? Would you like to plan Thursday or Friday?
I'm clicking the token, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Hold on. You always right click.
Yeah. I can export the record, or I can minimize or close the window.
Okay, hold on. This is not showing like the... It's not showing the correct information. Not sure why. It's supposed
Looks like you
to
ran out
show.
of hit points.
Yeah, but it's supposed to show. Yeah, he did run out of wild shape hit points, but it didn't revert him properly. So apparently you've been.
Actually, I didn't run out of wild shape hit points. I just ran out of temp hit points.
I think those
Yeah,
are
that's
your wild shape. Those are your wild shape hit points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then it apparently didn't convert me. I don't know.
That's correct. Oh well. We'll just do that for now.
So it must have hit the exact number, right? Because he didn't take any wounds. So maybe it's bugged. You hit the exact number, it doesn't convert over.
Yeah, that's a highly likely possibility. Okay. So you make it up about 10 feet and you find yourself in more or less clean air.
That's fortunate.
Igor.
By the way, I'm watching out for the broken ladder. I remember that it's there.
Make a con save, please. Oh, just off.
Is everybody up?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do second wind.
Okay.
Does that mean you take a deep breath?
Oh, nice roll.
And then I'm going to walk over to. Can I walk over to Turtle?
So like that?
Yeah, and I'll take out my healing kit. Gotta untarget myself, though. Target the Turtle. Healer's kit. Uh-oh. Do your thing. Do I have to undo this one? I don't know. Okay, healer's kit's being mean to me. Oh, I got it. Okay, sorry. I just had to scroll down. All right. And I think, I made 15 feet. Everybody else has gone that way, away from the poison. I'm gonna move a little bit further, I guess, to like here, whatever, as far as I can go.
Yep.
Whatever that is. And then I'm done.
Okay. Walter.
So, where is everyone?
Looks like everyone's heading for the exit.
Is it exit down or up?
Down around the corner.
South.
Okay, so
There.
everyone's out of the room, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, even all right. So, the Tanath, where does Tanathriel do? He's already buggered
I
off?
sawed it off.
Yeah, he buggered off.
I sawed it off with my last 7 hit points.
Yeah, he bolted.
By the way, Walter, you can hold your breath for an hour.
And I was going to touch Tanathriel.
He's away, way away from you.
I sawed it off.
Yeah.
All the lady turtles must be very happy if you can hold your breath for an hour. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. I'll hold that back next time.
Well, everyone around here looks okay. I'm gonna follow and bugger it off.
Okay. That's 20 feet that way. And you have another 20 feet you can move. Okay,
Yeah.
so the way out is to your right from there. Do you want to continue going downwards, or do you want to go down the corridor? That's unexplored territory you're moving towards.
I would say we should just explore somewhere that isn't poisonous on this level and carry on later downstairs.
Okay,
It's
how
going
about
all
as
the
I
way.
go? Okay, so Dom,
Yes. Well,
how long can I hold my breath for? Up to
an
an hour,
hour.
correct?
Up to an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna tell these guys: is it cool if I explore down here a bit more? You guys can.
No, poison goes down. Climb the ladder. There's
You're not
stairs
there.
down there.
You're not there.
I'm yelling down the well.
You couldn't have heard her question.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, is the terrain going down, or is it the same level? The floor?
So here's a couple of things. I don't think you have dark vision,
No.
and the light source is behind you with the other characters.
Yeah.
So either you probably don't want to wander straight down the corridor into pitch darkness without your friends.
Probably not, but I probably have a whatever it is on me, a tinder.
You could
and a
comfortably
torch.
you could comfortably pause to light your lantern. And that would take an action, which means your move would finish right where you are now.
All right, I'll just light a lantern and just wait here.
Okay.
See what the other dudes are doing.
Okay. And I'll see if I can drop that effect on you. There you go.
There we go.
Isn't that great, Mel?
Yeah.
Now you can see. Tanathriel.
The sky wolf looks like some type of squid thing.
I know.
Is there light at the bottom of the well? Can they see where I am from the top of the well? Okay.
You can see a light just sprang into existence at the bottom of the well in a pool of murky luminescent yellow.
I'll suggest they come up the well, and I'll move further away.
I presume you stand up.
Oh yes, sure. I didn't know that was necessary. Sure, I'll encourage them to move out of the way. I'll climb out the well and move 30 feet.
Right. Tarek, everybody's buggering off.
Yeah, but there's a door 20 feet away.
There is.
Was there a door up there?
Yep. I mean, there could be untold of wealth. This trap could have been the thing to deter people from getting it.
Exactly. He says to himself. I jab Fintabula saying and point to the door.
Is this how Oren died?
I shrug my shoulders. Okay. I'm going to dash down out with everybody else this time.
Okay.
I was very close to going to the door.
Yeah, I think you can only move 50 with a dash because your speed is 25, right? Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay, so you're right there. Okay, make another save.
Okay. Oh, I didn't make it.
Oh, your luck has run out.
Ouch.
Yep.
Okay.
Aren't you glad you weren't stranded by that other door when this happened?
Yeah.
Fintablius.
Hold my breath and get out of here.
Make a con save. Ooh. It was going to be a 17.
This could take me down.
It certainly could. Ooh!
Oh my goodness.
It could have taken him down from full.
Good point, Igor. Let me check.
Fantablius collapses.
Dom, yeah, I have poison resistance as well, so it's half.
Darn you, Torek.
No, he stumbles about 15 feet before collapsing right next to Igor. Khan. You hear some coughing and spluttering down the corridor, and then a dull thump. You're muted, Chris. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. I just realized. All right. I can see him on my screen. So do I see him fall?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I'll just shake my head and do a healing word on him.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to shake your head and go up the ladder.
Things were contemplated.
Yeah, another wizard gone.
Make a con save before you do that.
Well, a prerequisite,
con save.
a prerequisite to living
all the
with doing
species.
something dastardly is that you have to be alive.
Yeah. Why do I have to be a light cleric?
Because otherwise it would be difficult to pull you out of the room with the poison gas if you were a heavy cleric.
Haha.
Storm is back. Did you make your con save? Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to.
Oh,
good.
nice.
And you have your move left.
Yeah, I will move and then move up, and then I will finish with dashing to get behind the highest person, or the lowest person.
Well, you get about 20 feet up.
Okay.
Okay.
And that would finish. Yep.
Okay. So, Storm, you're about halfway up, I recall. So, if you're continuing up, you will move up and just emerge from the top and be prone.
That works for me.
Igor, con save, please.
Sure.
Oh,
Nice.
Sweet.
You can do it.
Let's see. So the gas is filling this whole area, right? Everything?
Well, it's settling, but it's still like overhead high here.
Okay.
It may stay overhead high for a while because it's still like seeping around the door slightly.
Okay. I guess I'll heal Tarek then. Oh, nice. Oh, Tarek, not Tarek, Fantabulous. Fantabulous is healed.
Well, I could use more.
Only a little bit. Yeah.
If I fail, I probably won't survive at this.
Yeah. My mouse is acting up today. Click on actions, please. There we go. Oh, I thought I targeted him, but I guess I didn't.
I'll drop that on him.
Okay. And I guess, I mean, I don't really want to leave him behind, but I don't want to die either.
Do what you gotta do. I appreciate the heal.
I'll move down the hall.
Okay.
As far as I can get.
You bumped into the wall. 10, 5, 30. So your full move takes you to the bottom of the ladder. So you're still at risk. And Walter Reed, who can hold his breath for another 59 minutes or so.
Okay, so Fantabulous. He has 1 point of damage, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he's been pretty healed up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually wander down the hall and go to the other door.
Okay. And what are the odds that I would roll 20 damage again, eh?
20 damage.
With 46, hold on, I can work that out if you really want to know.
Knowing my luck, hi.
Well, it's one of those things where if I've just called it, it's almost inevitable.
I'm just concerned if you end up rolling 25 points of damage with 46.
Yeah, that would be brutal. Are you just moving, Walter? Because you can move 40 without and still take an action. But you can dash all the way to the door if you want.
I'm just gonna move. I'll move up to the door, I guess.
Okay. So that would constitute a dash, which means you don't have much else you can. Let me just put you in the square. There you go. All right, Tenathriel, you're at the top. You know, heaving deep sighs of relief and hoping that all your friends come out.
Maybe I can lower a rope and tie it off here to help someone else come up in case they get choked up on the ladder. Yep. I'll make a preparation that way.
Okay.
Oh, come on now. That'd be like getting stuck in the doorway trying to escape.
That would never happen.
Okay, Tarek.
I'm done.
Con save with your wonderful advantage.
Okay. Nope.
Oh dear. Oh, you got lucky.
That would be 5.
Right. Hang on. Sorry. That was. I'll put 5 on you directly.
Okay.
Okay. There we go.
And how high is the ladder?
60 feet.
Oh, so I can get up halfway?
Yes. 5 half. You can get up 25 feet.
Right. Roughly halfway, yeah.
Yeah. Nearly halfway. So yeah. But at 25 feet, you're out of the yellow.
Okay. That's what I would do.
Okay. So you're up the ladder. Hang on. Over there. In the circle. Okay. Fantablius. Make a con save. What could possibly go wrong? Well, that for a start.
This is worse than a raven.
I don't really think it's fair that you're deliberately jinxing us with the universe, Dominic.
Oh, come now. Oh, 12. That wasn't so bad, was it? Explain that to Fantablius as he's coughing up his lungs.
Bad enough, because I'm going to have to make another one next round.
True, because he can't get out.
Is the door here to the left open or closed?
I didn't hear anybody say they closed it on the way out.
Okay, so it's open.
Yeah.
No, I was holding my action to close it, if you remember correctly.
No, the other door, the other room.
Not the lift door.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, I thought about that too, Dwayne.
Yeah, it's still open.
I thought about that. I was going to rush in there and keep the door shut, but...
And then you'd have been in a shut door with yellow gas all around you. and a door that might have been too stiff for you to open again, if you recall.
That's right.
and all the advantage on saves in the world wouldn't save you indefinitely.
That's so true.
Okay, so Fantablius is done.
Yes.
Okay, Khan is up. I think Khan's
all right. I'm
the,
going to. Yeah. I'll just get out of the gas and.
Yeah.
I'll kind of sort of be off to the side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
To let people pass.
Okay. Storm is likewise in the clear.
Yay.
Igor, I believe, were you at the bottom of the ladder?
Yeah.
So make a con save. Ooh, you're good. You made it by 0.
Oh, 16 DC.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah, I failed with 15. Yeah, I guess I'll climb up the ladder. Bye, Fantabulous. Hope you make it.
Okay, if you dash, you can make it all the way.
Wouldn't he have to go through Tarek?
Yes.
I can do that.
He probably just steps over Tarek.
Pulls him off the ladder, goes past, and then puts him back on the ladder.
Hurry up, Tarek. Come on. You're slowing the show down. Walter, you're at the door.
Oh, all right. I am at the door. So I am going to. Is there any way I can listen to, like, see if I can listen to anything on the other side of the door?
Sure,
See
you
if I can
can
hear anything. Put my hand up to the door and see if I can hear anything.
Yeah, you can make a perception check in the tower. So the way you do
Okay.
that is you drag your perception dice onto the tower.
What's the tower?
Okay, the tower is probably hidden at the bottom right of your screen right now.
Behind the map.
It's normally right beside the chat.
Yeah. Well, we move it to beside the chat because that's where we like it to be. But it defaults to the extreme right of the screen.
I
Oh, yeah.
don't understand what you mean by tower.
Okay, never mind. Just roll perception.
All right.
Which means you double click on the perception dice. Which you can do either from the main or the skills tab.
Anything here? So, perception.
Mm-hmm.
Double clicking, nothing happens.
Are you double clicking?
Yes, I am double clicking.
Oh. Well,
The
that's
dice?
annoying, isn't it? Actions, no, skills, perception. Yeah, so it's not the little round knob, it's the little dice beside the +4 you have to double click on.
Oh,
Try that.
There you go.
not very good.
You're pretty sure there's nothing behind the door.
Can I try to stealthily, like, crack the door? Not open it fully? Just
Make
peek
a
in?
stealth check.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, this is room 17. Okay. So you peek in. I will describe the room. Water drips from the ceiling of this room, which is filled with mushroom and fungi of many kinds and colors. And as you observe this, you hear a lot of screaming from inside the room as your light falls upon the shriekers.
Oh, good.
Gotta go.
We hear that too.
Tarek now climbs up Igor's back.
Let me out of here.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to swing the door right open, then run away
Okay.
so that the gas will go in the room.
Oh, fun.
Right.
Do you kiss your middle fingers and give the mushrooms the business before you leave?
Well, I hope that it would kill the things in the room. That's all.
Oh, that's brilliant. So,
Cool.
That's good.
show your
Good
move on the
choice.
map. Show your move on the map.
I can move how far?
40. Nice. So, as you toddle off down the corridor, you hear
The knight who says zero.
I want them to go.
Igor, you can have 100 XP.
I want to have them go.
Of course.
Okay.
Good call. Nice.
That's brilliant. Okay.
As a party, can we sod off and come back tomorrow?
Yes, you could, if that's what everybody intends. But anyway, Walter Reed saunters round the corner eventually. Fintablius, he's got one more round in the hole, doesn't he?
Yes.
Make a save, please.
Succeed, damn you.
Nope.
Oh my.
Ah.
Good grief.
This is worse than a raven.
Don't worry, he'll be fine, they said.
So before I go down, can I do anything?
You can make some choking utterances.
Well,
question.
What I was going to do, Tenathriel's rope, he threw a rope down, right? I was going to
did.
wrap it around myself is what I was going to try and do.
Okay, so you do successfully wrap it around yourself, but you haven't knotted it up.
Is he going to take falling damage, which I could stop by feather falling him?
No, I'm on the ground. I haven't even made it up the ladder yet.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just collapsed on the ground at the base of the ladder. So close. So I guess I should bring the initiative down to Fintablius and then on to Khan, who is at the top of the ladder.
I should tell Walter just to tie him off.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's Storm, who's at the top. Then it's Igor, who is...
I don't understand. Guys, why are you all treating me like I'm not a doctor?
Okay, well, Walter, you're up. Now's your chance.
All right, so what does the healing pack thing do?
Okay. The healer's kit lets you stabilize someone without making a medicine check. With your herbalism, you should be able to give Fintablius another saving throw.
Yep.
So Fintablius, make a con save.
I was actually just going to, I'll give him another saving throw.
Yep. Unless you wanted to throw an actual heal on him. That didn't work.
I'll throw a heal on him.
Okay. So burn a key point. And let me describe what you do on your character sheet because I can't remember. Under actions, you go to Hand of Healing. Click on the little magnifying glass. Oh, you need to target him. Sorry. So targeting Fintablius. Click on you, then him. That's not working.
Speaking of near-death experiences, it might be worthwhile remembering that we get an inspiration point each session. Use it or lose it.
True enough.
Did I heal him?
Well, you would have. Hang on. Where is he? There he is. Yes, you do. He splutters back to consciousness. And then various people go, and some people get.
No, wait! I'll help. I'll retie my rope with a noose, and I'll try and lower it down around Fintalius's head.
Okay.
Arm.
Poisoned and hanged.
Don't I already have your rope wrapped around me?
You do.
Well, fine. Well, I don't see another way to. I'll fashion a noose and switch sides.
Tenathriel is desperately trying to get some credit for rescuing Vitalis. Tarek, You're watching
Gnome
Elf's
fishing.
feeble attempts to fish for gnomes. Ventalius, make a con save.
Yeah, and I'll use my inspiration.
If you can roll with an advantage.
Yay!
Oh, I was rooting for you. There you go. So you're able to either finish tying the rope or dash up the ladder. Your choice.
Dashing up the ladder.
Okay, so you advance half speed. That would put you 25 feet up, which puts you out of the yellow gloom.
I'm sorry, was that gloom or doom?
Yes.
Gloom to us, doom to Fabulous, because he went down twice.
You're probably like all kinds of exhausted.
Yes, Ventalius definitely has to quit smoking.
Sorry, friends. That was terrifying.
Who opened that door?
It was my mistake to follow you in.
Oh yeah, I think I might have been the first one to step. So new plan: open doors, then search. I think there might have been a pressure plate or a tripwire.
Could have been.
Anyway, I hear the farmer's wife does a lovely egg salad sandwich. Let's go back to that farm and rest.
Even for a 10-minute adventuring day, this is pathetic.
Yes.
Dominic, I think maybe the reason that things aren't quite working right is that I think it's missing loading things like the Ep1 package and the Druid shifter.
Oh, that's probably true. I have to tweak those things on this computer.
Yep.
Okay, good point. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we would like to make it back to the farmer's wife or farmer's house, rest, and come back.
You can reasonably do that.
Good job, you all.
Did you give that hand
Very well
mirror?
done, Sir Walter.
Did you give that hand mirror to the farmer's wife, by the way?
On our way here, we would have, yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just checking. Oh, yeah. Just checking. So they're more than happy to board you, and she makes you like double eggs and extra bacon.
Can you give us a long rest?
I can do that. And you notice that she appears to have put on some makeup.
Ah.
What? Water mixed with ash?
It's the
you don't know. You don't know how she's achieved it, but she's achieved something.
And
she's probably pinching her cheeks.
I would imagine some red berry juice maybe would be part of it, but
let's not forget antimony and lead.
Okay, so
and actually the daughter says, "No, I use no such thing. I only use natural plant ingredients."
Yeah.
And you see that she has a mortar and pestle and quite the arrangement of things, including crushed bugs that are bright red, and powder that seems to have been some kind of chalk.
Tarek eats really fast and goes, "Are we ready? Let's go."
Yes. Okay. We go back to the dungeon.
Dom.
Yes.
For our long rest that these guys need, that emphasis on these guys need.
I did get that.
Wow.
Did
I object to that generalization. I'm doing fine, thank you for asking.
Do we sleep for the long rest?
Do you what?
Are we sleeping for this long rest? Like, are we?
Yes. Yeah. So what happens is you go back upstairs, you leave the dungeon, you go through the woods, you go across a clearing to a farmer's house. The farmer agrees that you can sleep in the hayloft, which you do, and the farmer's wife makes a delicious breakfast for everyone in the morning, because you have given them a wealth beyond their possible means in the form of a hand mirror that's worth about 500 gold pieces.
We've met these
five.
We've
five.
met these people.
5.
Yeah. So Mel, we met these people a couple of adventures ago, so they're familiar with us.
But just to be clear, it was not the fancy big silver mirror. We sold that one. But we picked up a
It was
plain
a hand
steel
mirror. It was a hand
Well,
mirror.
we consigned it.
Yes,
Okay,
you consigned the wall mirror.
Yes, the wall mirror we consigned. The hand mirror we gifted them. Yes, that is correct.
I have
Sorry,
a suggestion.
I thought you were talking about the big mirror. Never mind.
I would like to suggest, as a party, we go through the other hole this time. What do you think? Or should we go back the same way this way?
Well, I was going to suggest, Tarek says, maybe Walter can go down, and since he can hold his breath, he can go down and see if the gas is dissipated. And if it has, then we go down again. If not, we go to another location.
I don't think it's fair to split the party like that.
We're here. We're just at the top of the well.
Would it be tactically advantageous to go through a different place because they might have moved their defenses over here to go to the stairs to the northwest we found earlier? Will they be prepped here?
Nah, I think we should carry on where we've already gone. At least we know something of the dangers.
Other votes?
If we killed the Shriekers.
Okay, other votes?
Are we at the well?
We could be, but if we could also go to another area. We've got at least one person saying the well. I was thinking the other stairs. Anyone else feel strongly? The well it is. Nobody feels strongly.
Tark listens at the top of the ladder to see if he hears any shrieking.
All right. I'm going to make sure that we have aid on some people.
Okay, you don't hear any shrieking from the top of the tower.
Okay.
No, I have no problem going down to do some scouting for you guys. I'll be right. Did anyone have a message or anything?
No, just if you feel like it's okay, you don't see any gas, then just yell back up the
They don't have to go far. Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much only have to go to the bottom of the ladder to determine if there's gas.
We could tie a rope to Walter and we can tug on it if it's safe. If it goes limp, we could maybe pull him up.
Or I can pull my drum. I could pull my drum out and take a few smacks my drum if there's no gas down here.
Walter, just use your voice. Walter weighs the same as a cow. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We already lowered down the wolf, so.
Walter only weighs about 450 pounds.
I'll cast aid.
Okay.
Fantabulous, Walter, and let's say Torque, I guess.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Tark, you cast aid on Tark. Tark is he's like ready to go.
Tom, can you put me on the map
so
too?
everybody gets 5 more hit points.
I'm sure you're not on the map.
Maybe I'm hidden by someone.
Maybe.
Yay! Okay.
Let me free up your tokens here.
I'll start casting the light spell in
Don't
front of
forget
us.
Walter.
So Walter, you can go down, and at the bottom,
PJ/read/bed starts in 30 minutes.
Yeah, good to know.
I know. Alexa, stop.
Okay. Why is Sanathriel going ahead when Walter's supposed to be testing the air? Walter's supposed to be testing the air. Okay, so Walter, you make it to the bottom.
Yeah.
The air is not full of thick, luminous gas as far as you can see. I'm assuming you're using your torch still.
Yeah, my lamp. Yeah.
Your lamp. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to. Oh yeah, that door's still open. So you take a cautious sniff because you're here after all to protect everyone else. And And while the smell, the acrid smell of the poison is still quite noticeable, you believe it's not strong enough to actually cause damage now. It's kind of like the aftermath of a skunk spray.
Yeah.
So you're able to call up and say, hey, it's safe.
Stinky, but okay.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you. You're very kind.
Tart scrambles down the ladder.
And collapses immediately. Not just kidding.
The elf has a delicate nostril.
Yeah.
I will cast a light spell 120 feet north.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Do we want to go south?
Just the stairs that way. It's a dead end.
Is just stairs down here?
Yeah.
Down?
Please don't go to the next level.
They go down about. They only go down about 10 feet.
But we have
I'm
to go to
looking
the
about you.
Hold on a second. I gotta put a light. Yeah.
Gentlemen, we must go to the shroom room and see if there's any good comestibles to be plucked.
Okay.
Okay. There's no doors there, so I'll wait.
Hang on.
Well, the shrieker room we haven't investigated. There could be treasure with the shriekers.
Do you do you know how to throw a lantern or a light into empty space, into empty corridor, Lee?
No.
Into empty corridor?
Isn't that going to break the lantern?
You do the lighting. So lighting for the map.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Then you place like a torch
token light. Okay, I've got a token light or token vision or ambient lighting, maybe.
I think it's ambient lighting.
Add light. I'm going to add light. Yeah. Select that and just click up here. Okay.
Woohoo.
There we go.
Thank you.
That's what you wanted, more or less, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
We will not open the poison door again.
No.
We will move north.
But we should find out what's in there. There must be something good in there if it's protecting
no.
the trap.
It's a trap.
No.
Can we look at the shroom room? If we want to go in there, can we go steal some good comestible shrooms from the room above it, please?
What if? Can you tell if they're poisonous or psychedelic?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, other than by eating them, I meant.
I'd like to use my druid skills to gain some information about these mushrooms.
Is it the door right here, Walter?
That's
Next
correct.
one.
I will pass the door. I will pass the door.
That's a poison door. That's a poison door.
No, the poison door is down where
the
Storm
wolf is. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
It's the one where Torek is.
This is the mushroom.
That's correct. You've overshot, Walter.
Is it still open?
Yes, it's still open.
Why?
Can I use my my survival to find out about some more details about these mushrooms?
Well, clearly, with your skill and knowledge, it looks like some of them were edible before they were poisoned with yellow poisonous gas.
Okay. Well, I'll point out to people that don't eat the yellow mushrooms or the other mushrooms or the loud mushrooms. Actually, just don't touch the mushrooms.
Pretty much.
Who has light in the party besides the turtle? Walter Reed the third?
Park.
Okay. I'm going to poke around this corner and see what's to be found that way.
Okay, so it's a room shaped like the previous two rooms. In the room is a lot of dead fungus, and some of this fungus appears to have grown over two corpses, which are now skeletons, one of which wears a tattered robe and is carrying a scroll and a quarterstaff and a lantern, and the second is wearing full plate and holding a longsword.
I'll check out the scroll.
Okay. You glance at the scroll, and it is written in arcane tongue. And on it, you will find a web, a fly, and invisibility.
Those are some nice spells to add to your spell book.
That is nice.
although none of them helped them against the mushrooms. Now,
do
we have any thought on what might have killed them?
It looks like they were unwounded.
Poison.
Poison
Yeah.
gas.
I think they ate the mushrooms and clawed out their own eyes.
Could be.
Or they set off the poison trap and went in here to hide, and it didn't work out for them. But who knows?
What size is the plate mill?
It is human-sized.
Strap it on.
I call out to Igor and Khan. I don't know. I can't remember what they're wearing.
I think somebody was wearing a sort of chainmail.
You also notice a belt pouch on the chainmailed individual.
Ooh.
I'm wearing splint mail.
Splint.
So probably Igor.
So you could switch. Sorry, we could play musical armors, and you could switch out of your armor, and I could switch out of my armor, and we can
There you go.
I mean, if you want, it doesn't matter to me.
I'm fine with the splint. I'm about to.
You think it's cursed, don't you? Okay.
Tarko,
later.
I'll try it.
Tarko, check the pouch for traps.
Sorry, you don't find any traps, but you do find 127 gold pieces and a turquoise.
Ooh.
Yeah. Igor, I hand you one of the platinum rings I had made.
You just want me to have everything today. Okay, I'm gonna
I clasp my hands in front of me.
So yeah, Igor starts taking off his armor, I guess.
Switch it out.
I start backslapping you and congratulating you.
You what?
Pull out the wet towel.
Where did he get a wet towel? Holy cow.
I suspect it's a special bard skill to procure tomatoes and wet towels from out of nowhere.
You're probably right.
Oh, there you are. Okay, good. I got lost for a second. I'm going to go and I'm going to cast a light spell 120 feet down this way so that I can see us getting snuck up on.
So there was plate mail, and then there was a longsword, and then there was the scroll, and then there was the pouch.
Do you want to spend 10 minutes checking it for magic?
No, I'm just saying put it in the party sheet, and we'll check it out when we get a bigger haul.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a bit to like change my armor anyway.
Yeah, and let Agar change his armor and get a better armor class.
Well, since we're busy doing stuff anyway, I believe someone can cast cast the whole magic thing as a ritual, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
That'll take 10 minutes.
Job, I hope.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can do that. I have it ready to go.
Just hold on a minute, guys. I'm still doing a treasure here. Okay.
The Shrieker lady's not here anymore.
I think it killed him.
Yes, the gas killed them.
Good call.
I get XP for killing Shriekers! Yay!
Yes, you
do.
I think everyone got XP, but you got XP for being awesome.
Yes. You got extra inspiration for that.
Good call.
So does that mean that we've got an XP if some of our party members had died from the poison too? Then
only if you punch them first.
That depends on your character's flaws, doesn't it?
That's a good question. I should look that up, actually.
If your flaws included, not faithful to the party, then yes, you might get XP for accidentally on purpose killing them.
I think the character creation rules basically said, "Don't be a jerk."
Yes, there was that in the rules. Yes, so none of you can apply.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to take this call. Give me a few moments.
Cool.
Wayne, I'm not sure which is worse, the gas or the raven.
Well, I survived the gas.
It's true.
Yeah, I think when we get to at what level are we going to kill that raven? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah, something in that range. I was thinking
Hey,
that as well.
we're working on taming it. It'll make an awesome garden sentry. We should not
Dude,
be going and killing the raven unless it's, attack us.
You're feeding it a piglet a day. It's got to be costing you chunks of money.
I'm feeding it good berries.
You're gonna no. I don't think it'll take that. It's a greedy bastard.
Oh, once it actually tried one, it was quite happy with them. It just didn't realize at first that it would actually fill it up for a day. But once it realized that, it's turning into a greedy gods.
I think that plan would work perfectly until the day it doesn't, and he decides somebody's child is like a morsel.
Or Torek.
What?
I can imagine that being your eventual device. The tower and the raven.
I'm sorry, did you say demise?
Device.
Hey, we could call this place Ravenloft. That has a good, nice ring to it. We'll have lots of visitors.
How about Rookwood instead? Rookwood would be less derivative.
Let's see, Raven. It's a
could be
murder
Baron
or
Rookwood.
crow. What do you call a group of ravens?
Oh, by the way, Mel.
Murder Town?
As we had downtime at the farmer's house, Tark actually pulls out some parchment, and he starts to tell you about the downward engineering company, adventuring company, of which we are all a part of. And he sets up this basically contract in front of you, and says that you are more than welcome to join the party. And if you go into the story so far back to the 23rd of January, you can actually read the contract. But basically, it's a contract as far as the status of the party in regards to treasure, what happens when a character dies, financial responsibilities, et cetera, and Tarek says, as part of this contract, you are welcome to stay at his estate at Castle Kalelan at any time, cost free, because it's open to party members.
As long as you build the drawbridge.
You can. Yeah.
And you have saved Frontalius's life already, so I would absolutely agree to this.
Get a tax exemption is the big plus.
Yeah, he will. Tarek will tell you that that as a member of the adventuring company, that we have a tax waiver from the kingdom on any treasure, and that the proceeds of 100 gold pieces per year out of the party funds are used to pay for the articles of agreement with the kingdom for the tax exempt status.
Also, we're putting a share towards.
So we either pay money in taxes, or we pay money not to be taxed. Jeez, what a
Getting
All
you
right.
coming and going.
Oh,
We've
on
also
a special note,
Yeah, but
Um,
Storm complains about it, but he's already signed.
I don't recall
a
actually
group of ravens is
signing,
called a
but I
conspiracy.
do like the idea of the grove that you donated, so I'm okay with that.
All right. All right. All right, man. That does sound like a decent contract. I may give it a look over and possibly sign it, but it's okay if I venture with you a bit just to see if we work well together.
We will use this journey, this adventure, as a trial. Certainly.
And to make sure that you guys are cool with a turtle, since there's a bit of turtle racism that seems to be going around.
I personally object to that kind
what
of
is the
speciesism,
prejudice?
and I'll bite anybody who engages in it.
What do they say about turtles? They make good soup? Like, why would you be prejudiced against somebody who's patient and kind?
They like to take our tail.
Soup.
They like to take tails for soup.
Yeah. Tark will says he fully understands, but having seen you in action in regards to the poison gas, that is why he didn't immediately offer you the contract when we joined up at Zelkor's Ferry. So in his mind, he tells you that he feels like that you would make it an excellent addition to the Downwards Engineering Adventuring Company.
Well, thank you, my dear sir.
Oh,
I am touched.
Tark bows formally and leaves and rolls up the contract and sticks it back in his tunic and says, "Whenever you're ready to sign, just let me know. Otherwise, your treasure splits will be taxed by the kingdom."
I'm curious, how much is the tax the king is getting as compared to the 100 GP a year?
You'd have to ask Dom. I don't know.
I think we've all been too afraid to ask that question. It might. I know that in England they get 100% of silver or gold found underground.
The way it was put to me was that this was an exceptionally good deal.
Yes, but did you ask for whom?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but Castle Kalelan was a pretty good deal.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, we have to defend the territory.
The money pit.
Yes.
So backstory, Mel. Torrent came into possession. Torrent came into possession of a deed for some property, which is just west of Zelkor's Ferry, and it's a rundown castle.
It's a fixer.
It's a ruin,
right?
It's a fixer upper. But he has the castle and 500 forested acres of property.
Yeah. Skyville wasn't really interested until the last bit came out, and then suddenly he wanted to make friends.
Yeah. And as we found the castle, it was, and he'll relate all this to you over dinner and drinks at the farmer's house. But as we entered the castle or found the castle, it was overrun by goblins and gnolls, I believe, and one big ass raven who scooped up our magic user Orin on that adventure and flew him up 60 feet in the air and dropped him, of which he actually survived to unfortunately be grabbed again, taken off to the raven's nest and pecked to death.
It is a sad death.
It was unfortunate. It cannot be denied.
And we all raise a toast to Orin. That was Dwayne's character.
First character. Almost was
Is that
on
going to
number
be somebody
3.
a award for whoever ended up having the most characters by the time we're done?
Yeah. Yeah, Dwayne's about on number 3. That's right.
Yeah, that was close.
Maybe what this we found a longsword, right? That's new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did anybody want it?
How did Can's detect magic go?
I think we're waiting on that.
New.
Yeah, we're waiting for that. The result of the detect magic.
Okay, so I want to figure out what it is first. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't really care what weapon I use. I use pretty much everything, whatever I happen to hold onto.
But Dwayne,
Longsword isn't particularly useful to the rapier wielder.
I think
Yeah, the ring is so I can give Igor resistance to all damage.
Oh, cool.
The other thing is, if I
Yeah,
did use the longsword, I could use my shield, and then I'd be pretty tough.
Cool.
If someone else wants to use it, someone else can use it more better than me. Then
No, go ahead and take it.
Yeah,
And Dwayne, you ought to take the scroll because you're the only one that can use it, really.
yes.
So voted. That fits our party rules.
Yep.
So Igor is using the sword?
Yes.
Good. I approve.
Igor,
whether it's magical or not.
Pete, what does that make your armor class with the shield?
Should be about 18, give or take.
it's 20.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
I won't hit quite as hard, but I don't. If this is magical, it might be about the same.
You go first.
The way this dungeon's running, I'd take the armor class.
Well, the spell that I'll cast us will give him another +1. So
I think it's hilarious. You can use two-handed weapons and a shield at the same time. It doesn't make
Would a mage armor help the help Walter?
No, probably not. I'm sitting at 19.
Well, 22 is pretty
without
good,
armor.
you know.
Without
Hmm?
armor.
Yeah, I'm 19 without armor.
Our turtle can't wear armor, so. And I don't know about major
Yeah,
armor.
So.
But you would get 3 plus the dexterity, which would be less armor.
True.
Cool. That's why I asked.
This is a real Ninja Turtle.
Ooh. What's that spell that causes icy armor that warlocks get? It's like.
Oh, yeah.
Armor of Agathis?
Agar. Or Agathis, yeah.
I'd love the turtle to have a glasses plate.
Mm.
Dwayne, what level is Fantabulous?
3.
Okay.
Thanks for as a party coming out of the dungeon and going back in. I do like to, you know, even though we only spent 10 minutes in the dungeon, I do like to spend more time as, you know, plumbing other than
alive
chatting where necessary.
Well, someone has to go through the dungeon, and steal all the bits.
Yeah, we really didn't have a choice. Yeah, so true. Yeah, Tarek, he was close to running into that other door, but he would have died quickly.
I think, in all honesty, like running into the unknown is better than staying and dying, but it's even better to run to the known. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, so true.
I was planning my planning for my first feat to be the pointy weapon feat that lets you reroll damage and gives you +1 dex. But right now I'm just thinking of doubling up on athletics. It's been really important.
I can't decide either. Thought about the luck, but so Dwayne, you get 2 of those spells for your book, don't you?
Yeah, I already have invisibility, so yeah, I'll take the web. Will be good to have.
Web is awesome, especially when you light it on fire after they're stuck in it.
Yep. Is nice to have at 3rd level.
Yes. So, Mel, where do you know Dom from?
Playing D&D with him in another game.
Cool.
Like I started the game and I was looking for players, and Dom joined up to play in my game.
Oh, cool.
Cool. This is one of the 2 games I play per week, so it's pretty cool.
All mine. So currently I am running one game and playing in this one. So, and hopefully I can start running another one in person soon.
And Lee,
I
Mel
do
was
love in
one.
person, but
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm done.
Lee, Mel was one of the original players in the game that you're in now with Dom. When we were playing in real life, she started.
It was the cleric,
cool.
right?
She was.
Gotcha.
She was our cleric, I think.
Melisana?
No,
I don't remember her name.
Is she a thiefy type?
Oh, maybe, I don't remember. I just remember she was there. The one session I was only in one session.
Oh, were you? So how I got hooked up was actually with COVID and everything. My in-person games obviously got killed. I live in North Carolina, so I went online and I was looking for old school D&D because I was playing 5e at the game shop, and I started playing, AD&D back in the late 70s. And anyway, I found Dwayne's game online and just reached out to Dwayne. It's like, hey, are you interested in players? And got involved in his game, and that's where I met Dom and Pete, who is Igor in this game. And at the time, I think it was Chris. You were playing Lythander, weren't you?
Yeah. And I had to drop out
You had
because of
yeah, you
family
had to bow
things.
out. Yeah, you had to bow out. So that's where I met a couple of these guys, and then Dom started running another game on Tuesday nights prior to this game, and that's where I met Jens and Craig. So yeah, everything online.
Yeah.
I met
And Mel is my best friend.
Oh, cool.
Nice. I met Dom
I'm not her
because
best friend, but she's my best friend.
You're my best friend, Chris. So you just moved away from me, and I'm sad.
I know.
I mean,
We're still going to get those tattoos, though.
too far now. Yeah, definitely. I'll have to make it up to.
I had the sudden urge to pretend I was an evangelical Christian and look down on your tattoos for no adequately explained reason.
You might be able to get there. I don't know. Well, it's a bit too late because I already have.
My skin's virgin.
So
we're pretty liberal here up in Canada, in Toronto. So
I'm in St. Catherine.
Ah, nice. I met Stephanie ran some mini conventions in Toronto that I played at as RPGA member back in 3.5. No, it was 4.0.
I was introduced to D&D at 3.5.
I never played. I never played.
I
anything.
played the old
It's pretty much become
Redbox
Pathfinder
set.
now, and I don't.
Did you really? Or are you just being facetious?
No, actually, really, I did. In grade 8, a teacher at my school gave this very garbled description about some kids from the class playing a game where you were cavemen hunting dragons and buying clubs. Which, I mean, given that there was less knowledge about D&D, I mean, this was like in the middle of the Satanic Scare and all of that. It was not actually a bad description, but it sounded interesting. So I asked her, and she said, "Yeah, sure, I'll introduce you to one of the guys doing it." And then we talked, and next thing I know, that evening I'm at his place playing Dungeons and Dragons for the first time with the Red Box basic set.
Yeah, that's. I played original for about 6 months. I met a guy in a game store, and I was looking at the D&D stuff, and I didn't know what it was, and he was like, "Hey, are you interested in playing it?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know what it is." And I think I was like a senior in high school, and anyway, we played that, and then AD&D came out, and we switched over to AD&D, and that group ran for like 25 years, and then it broke up,
Nice.
and I stopped playing after that for like 20 years, and then I started playing like about 3 years ago again, and I started,
I,
X and 5e was out there, and I was like, "What's this?" And then I played it a little while, and that's when I went looking for an old school game.
But who has played
I mean, I
4th
like
edition?
5e. I don't mind it. I never did.
I agree.
I held a
What's
4th
that,
edition
Lee?
book in my hand, and that's about it.
I
Fourth
honestly,
edition was great if you like Diablo. Basically what
I
it
mean,
was.
it was pretty clear that it was trying to turn into a computer game. Having said that, I must admit, I rather liked it. I mean, sure, it wasn't like, quote, regular old school D&D, but I don't really quite get the hate that they got either, though.
I
I'll
listened to
deluge
and
you with hate later. At some other private time, I will deluge you with my hate for 4.0, but not today.
It's okay. You're allowed to not like it. That's okay.
I
I
begged
still
my
listen to an
mom.
actual play of it, though.
Yes, I begged my mom for a D&D book when I was 10, and for like 9 months. And I did get a D&D book for Christmas. It was the Deities and Demigods book, so completely useless. But at least I
Wow.
had that sucker memorized.
Well, my mom was. I mean, the whole satanic thing didn't really matter in Denmark, but all the books were, of course, in English. So the main thing that my mom liked about it was that, well, by being in the 8th grade and reading the rule books and whatever, my English improved remarkably, and I ended up getting really good grades in English. So she was really pleased about that, and
Nice.
that meant
We
that
had a
she.
friend. Go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, so the point was that I did not have to ask very hard for books for Christmases and birthdays because they were
We had a friend
apparently
from
deemed educational.
Nice. We had a friend from Germany with who's doing a grad degree at U of T who had bootleg metric copies of AD&D with the wizard on the front and the gargoyle.
Cool.
Pretty random. A fireball goes 18 meters plus 3 meters per level. What?
Makes
Well,
sense to
that
me.
makes sense. It makes perfect
Yes.
sense to me.
What didn't make sense in AD&D was how the scales changed whether you were inside or outside.
Yes.
On top of thinking in Imperial when you grew up with metric, yeah, that was a little bit hard, but we managed. We managed.
So everyone doing pretty well?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I would say so.
Good to hear.
I think we're probably going to be finished as soon as Dom comes back because I know he's up at. Is he still up at 5 o'clock in the morning to travel? To travel at 6?
I believe that now these days he's working from home for a company with a more liberal remote working policy and a lot of money.
Then we might not have to stop instantaneously.
I may or may not have a game that he plays in where it, for the first few sessions, it's centered around a certain warehouse filled with zombies, like the zombies were the workers, and it was an Amazon warehouse. So,
Nice.
yeah.
If you think that's bad, one of my boys pointed out that the YouTube artist called Bodycore, who does like medieval style covers of modern songs, had
Oh, yeah.
done
Oh yeah.
had done a excuse me.
Undergrad Von Blingen.
Sorry about that. Had done a cover of the Rickroll song. So I played that in the background for my party, and then had a troll jump out and surprise them. And the troll was named Rick. So I Rick trolled my party, and I'm not sorry.
Nice.
You shouldn't be.
You've dropped those in our in the chat. Yeah, that was that was the 26th. Tons of fun.
Yeah. That was actually the one that got them in an enormous amount of trouble with the Satanic Panic and all that. I mean, it was bad enough you had books talking about spells and things like that, but then, you start talking about, all these gods that are not God and all that stuff, and yeah, that just got a lot of people unhappy.
Hey, sorry guys.
It's cool.
Oh, I used to have that book.
That was
Yes.
Some jerk stole my copy.
Which book are we talking about? I feel guilty.
Deities and Demigods. I put it in the the chat.
It wasn't me. I have my copy of this book from my wife. It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, we were on our third date, and I said, I have a secret to tell you. I'm a Dungeons and Dragons player. And she goes, oh, like this? And she pulls a box out from under her bed that's full of first edition D&D stuff.
and that was when we knew.
You knew.
Well then.
Yes.
Well then, Dom, what were you doing in her bedroom?
What do you think?
There's a trope.
Apparently talking about D&D.
Well, yeah.
There's a trope in TV tropes where everyone in fiction always finds somebody with the exact opposite of their kink. They always find the exact.
Yep.
Are we going to go on, or how much longer do we have to play?
All right. So I've thrown in the parcel in the party sheet. I don't know if anybody noticed that.
Nope.
Okay.
Go look at it right now.
The stuff. Well, where is it? I thought I threw it.
We robbed you.
Is any stuff magical?
I took the scroll.
Oh yeah, people have seen it, and some people have taken stuff.
Yeah.
You have not detected any magic on any of the things. You do notice, though, that many of the coins are almost unreadable, and they have clinging colors and strange patterns on them, probably a result of fungus. And many of the coins are from eras you are not familiar with. So, even as
we can find a numismatist.
Yes. Well, what happens with stuff like this is, generally speaking, you either find that the coins are traded at a discount because people don't quite trust them, or some weird collector person really wants this particular coin for a reason.
Or you just melt them
that's what I was
down.
going to say.
Yeah.
Find collectors.
I'm not actually seeing anything new on the party sheet.
The quarter staff is new. The ruby is new.
Yeah. I took the scroll.
Okay. People already cleared out some things. Okay, never mind then. Never mind.
Somebody took the plate.
I took the longsword and the plate.
I was looking for plate mail in the scroll, and I'm like, I'm not seeing any
and
of this.
Somebody took the longsword as well.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, none of it is
Let's go north.
Okay.
Oh wait, is there a door we haven't opened yet?
not along this passageway until you get to where Tanathriel is.
Okay.
Here's the door.
I'm gonna go back and throw my
I'm in the dark.
light down the wall again.
Hang
and
on,
wait
hang
for the
on.
party.
There we go.
Oh, there
It
is
says,
another
I saw a
right
door up north.
Hang on, I've got to look at the map properly. Ah, right. Something odd's going on here. Play mode. Player vision preview mode. Oh, there we go. Turn that off. Maybe if I turn it back on. For some reason, I can't switch players. I'm stuck on Walter Reed. Oh, I've got the wrong kind of cursor going on. Okay. What does that mean? It means I have to be in... Ah, I was in lighting. Now I'm on.
Oh, if you're in lighting, put more light west of me.
Yes,
so we don't
okay.
get snuck up on.
Okay. Yeah, but I had to switch to you first so I could put the light where you could see, if you know what I mean.
Sorry, this is so much work. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll throw it even further.
I'm happy for there to be a dark area between us. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. There is a light thrown down. Oh, that's thrown too far down. Sorry, you ran out of corridor. I put it on a wall. Oh well. Okay, so there's the light. Blinded by the light.
Tarek comes out the door from the mushroom room and goes north.
Well, he doesn't. I don't know who you're moving, but you're not moving Tarek.
Yeah, I am.
Oh.
He's just outside. He's in the first square beyond the door in the hallway.
I'm going to try and stealthily open
Might be
this
under
door.
Walter.
That's cool.
Wait, traps! Rogue!
I'm a tortoise with a big shell.
Where are you? Is everybody still in the room?
You're stacked on Walter and Torek are stacked, I think.
No.
Where did you go, Torek?
Torek is still in the room. Oh, except I can't click on him.
I'm in and I'm out. I'm in and I'm out.
Ah.
Okay, I'm in the room now.
Please check the door for traps while I cover this corridor.
Okay, I'll shove over.
The door to the north?
The door that I'm half in front of.
Yeah,
I think another trap would be redundant.
Check anyways.
Well, either that or another trap could make a player redundant.
I show everybody still in the mushroom room. Is that not right?
No, I'm seeing only Tarek in the mushroom room.
That's weird.
I think you're frozen somehow, Tarek.
It must be.
Because everybody else is in the corridor waiting for you.
He's dropped off Fantasy Grounds because I don't see his.
You are correct. He is no longer in. Yes, Pigger disconnected.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, you'll have to close your Fantasy Grounds and restart.
I will come back in. That was weird because I could still move my character.
Yeah. And maybe that's to do with you having an ultimate license too.
Probably is. So Dom, if you want to go ahead and roll my find traps and
sure.
it's locked, will you so not to
I'll put you up there. I'll move Walter out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Walter. skills. Perception. Oh, you're not good at that. Investigation is the thing, isn't it?
I've got to find traps on there.
Huh. Oh, you see his tools, right. You're right. Oh, that's +5. Okay, so that's actually, yeah, you don't find any traps.
But does the trap find you?
Okay, is the door locked? I see everybody now.
The door is not locked, but it is a little stiff. You can give it a shove, see if it works. Let's see.
Athletics?
Indeed.
Stepping back.
Okay, Fantablius, make me a dex check. Just kidding.
Oh, no.
Since you're beside me, I'll switch places and take the damage.
But wasn't that
I'm just
entirely believable for a second?
Yes. A log trap comes out of the wall
I
and
can't
smashes him
believe
into
it wasn't real.
us.
Did the door open?
It did.
I peek my head in.
Okay, it appears to be an empty room.
I'll peek my head in the other way.
It still appears empty.
Check-
I will go.
Check the ceiling. Check the
Wait,
ceiling.
can I attach
Yeah.
a rope to you this time?
Yeah, I'm going to check
I'll
for traps.
attach a rope to him.
I'm going to look for
Okay.
pressure plates or anything in the first 10-foot section I walk in.
Okay.
Well, I feed out rope.
You can roll with disadvantage because Tenathriel is fiddling around trying to attach a rope to you. Oh, and Igor walks in and says what? And it looks like an empty room to Igor.
Igor.
Okay.
Fine, I guess there's no traps there. I put my rope away.
Okay. Or
Sure.
maybe it's a maybe it's a 3-person trap like the last one.
Yeah.
Come on, one more guy.
Yeah, one more person.
Fantablius doesn't want to be that one.
No, I'm not this time.
Yeah. So as Storm walks in, nothing happens.
Well, it couldn't
nothing in the
possibly
room
be
at
a
all, right?
4-person trap.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I wait till it's a 7-person trap and it hotboxes all of you.
Yeah. Check the back wall.
Yeah, that'd be weird if that was written in the module.
I
7-person
know.
trap.
Yeah, because how many modules have as many players in them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it might define this as when the entire party.
Yes. So Tarek, yes, when you examine the back wall carefully, you find that it is a wall.
Well, I didn't see that coming. Are there, beside what we just did, are there any signs of any tracks on the floor?
There's loads of tracks, mostly halfling and human, and some weird
Yeah.
turtle tracks.
Right.
Going back
okay.
and forth and along the walls, and fumbling around in general.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't smell like anybody's visited here in a long time.
Okay.
Well,
Oh wait, you're in human form, aren't you?
I am, but I can't change back for
Right.
reasons of I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure why.
Yeah. I will add. I think you're missing the script. Actually, I don't think I've loaded that extension. As soon as
Okay.
you mentioned it, I figured, oh, look at that.
I will. Tarek's gonna leave and go to the corridor.
Okay. You are in said corridor. It extends for a long way.
one.
It is.
I
I
still think
believe
we should
there's
go
a
back and
door
examine that
somewhere.
other room.
What other room?
Tarek, get out
The
my
one
square.
the one we didn't finish examining.
The gas room.
Oh, a door.
Yes, there's a door.
You can go on your own, Tarek. We'll wait for you.
We'll wait for you at a safe distance, they say.
All right. I will. I will check for traps.
Hang on. You don't find any.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Can I open it?
The door is rather stiff.
What is it with these doors down here?
I'll open
They're
it.
hundreds of years old.
And they're all about 4 inches thick.
I can open it for you.
Your puny arm strength doesn't match the door.
Oh, I step aside.
I want to have a go at that.
Okay. Give it
So
a shot.
athletics, I'm guessing. Does anybody? I'm going to cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to do it, but I guess.
Oh. Oh wait, hold on
Yeah,
a second.
I will help you, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I can help because I'm.
So
right
let's
there.
see. I
roll
would
with advantage, then.
select my soul and self, and then I click this thing, and then I'll click the effect on myself.
Sure. There you go.
Okay, and then
Roll with advantage, athletic.
and then roll athletic skills, athletic advantage. You say?
Yes.
Excellent. And
Okay.
That'll do.
it's
That'll do.
With a mighty shove.
it's okay, Tarek. I'm sure you loosened it for me.
With a mighty shove, you burst into the room and stumble into the middle practically.
But it was a DC
almost,
30 door.
almost stumbling into a short, squat pillar about 5 feet tall and 3 feet in diameter. A primitive face is carved into it with 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. And as you stumble into the room, a jet of steam squirts at you from the pillar. Make a wisdom saving throw.
You were talking to me?
I was talking to the person who burst through the door. Sorry, I moved the wrong person.
Yeah, because Tarek was on the outside.
On the
to
outside.
left.
Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, Storm, you stumbled into the room.
All right.
A couple of people who are helping you are just behind you.
Yep.
So I'm just moving them accordingly. So yeah, there you are, Storm, and you stumbled in, and it's kind of dark in there. And then this jet of steam.
I got dark vision.
Oh, it's not showing up on your character.
Well, that's because as a dire wolf, I don't have dark vision, and since I can't change out of the shape,
I got it. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, you still stumbled into the room. You have a wisdom save to make.
Alrighty.
Luckily, you rolled a 20.
I've been rolling really well this game, to be honest.
Better than your assassin.
Also, Igor and Walter also make a save, please. So Igor, 4. Yeah. At this moment, you notice that the entire room is carpeted in a thick layer of gold pieces. Walter, make a
It's
wisdom
not
save.
suspicious.
What am I doing?
Making a wisdom save.
Yeah, and I'm gathering gold pieces.
Do I do in the dice tower?
It doesn't matter. You can get to see if you succeed or fail.
You will find out one way or the other.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I succeeded.
I can't see a roll.
Oh. So what do I do with it? Where do I put the dice?
You drop it in the chat.
Oh. That was the worst roll ever, but I didn't make it.
It's
I was
not
just
in
getting
the
ready to
chat.
ask that, Igor.
It's not in the chat box.
Igor, did you say something?
There's treasure everywhere. The room's full of treasure.
Oh, that's where the chat box. Why am I failing at this?
I don't know. Maybe because everything you got is unfamiliar to you.
So if you
This Mac. Meh.
If you just double click on the save, then it will show up
Yeah.
in the chat box.
I'm sorry.
No worries, Mel.
Oh, there you go.
And that's my worst roll out of all of them.
Okay.
But
No,
I failed.
You shrink to 1 foot in height.
Ah.
I wonder if that's permanent.
Actually looks like a normal turtle.
Yes, she does.
I really shouldn't laugh, but I'm sorry. Skywolf is going to be laughing. It's just too funny.
You hear this little squeaking from the floor. Hey guys!
He goes out on all fours.
It is okay. You're fine. It's just that we all grew really tall. Don't worry.
And Igor, meanwhile, is reaching down and scooping up God knows what, putting it into his pockets in a very strange pantomime.
I back up and look through because of the hilarity and what's going on?
Yeah, he said, Tart, did you see this? So I stuck my head around the corner and I see him scooping up nothing.
Yes.
I'm like, what are you scooping up, Igor?
Gold, the gold. The room's full of gold.
So much gold, he says. So much gold.
There's no gold in there, dude.
And then after a minute of he goes, wait, it's scorpions! And he starts brushing them off him and stomping his feet like a crazy person and patting his head and running around.
Does he really?
Yes, he does.
And they are scorpions?
You don't see any.
Oh. Dude, there's nothing in there.
I roll my eyes and go back to guarding this corridor.
Why, are you worried somebody's going to attack the corridor?
No, I'm worried they're going to come up on our behind when...
Well,
How
What
big?
I try and stop Igor from going past me. I'll try and grab him and restrain him.
Watch out for the scorpion.
I'd like to
that won't end well.
Make an athletics check to Nathriel.
Okay.
I'd like to do a through a search of the
no,
room, see if I find anything.
I think you're going to oppose this attempt to restrain you, Igor. I think
he's opposed.
You brush the alpha side so easily. It's like
straight me into a wall.
Yes. Tanathriel is bouncing off the wall while Igor is 20 feet away.
No, Igor.
How big is the statue or whatever it is in the middle of the room?
It's about 3 feet wide and 10 feet high.
3 feet wide.
I'd like to do a through search of the room, including getting a bit of distance and jumping up to see if I can see anything on the top of the statue, but I don't want to climb it or touch it.
Okay, so as you're in the room already. So you search the room. Make an investigation check.
I was thinking more like looking for stuff with perception, but I can do an investigation
You
if you like.
You can, yeah. It's more you really invest. I mean, you'll see what you see with perception.
Right. Well, I would like to find out what I see with the perception, I guess. Apparently, maybe something.
It's stone.
You're pretty sure that the jet of steam came out of the pillar in front of you, but you're not 100%.
What, with a 14? Really? Wow.
Correct.
That's disappointing, really. Okay, well, it is what it is. I should have used guidance, but I forgot to do that. Oh, well.
Pardon me.
Does Tarek know that there was a jet of steam that came out?
Yeah, because you were in the doorway area when they burst through.
And
you probably couldn't resist looking in while they did it.
Oh, correct. Did the jet of steam come from the top of the statue?
Yeah, it looks like down? It looks like it came from the mouth and it kind of spread out in a cone.
In a cone.
Yeah. So it's pretty much couldn't miss anybody coming in the door.
Okay. Anybody got any like a sack or something that I could use a mage hand and put over the mouth of the statue or to keep the steam to keep the steam from coming out?
I've got yesterday. Well, I'm far away. I can't hear this. I'm babysitting Igor.
Right.
Fantabulous, do you have a sack or anything?
Fantabulous reckons that steam should go right through a sack.
Yeah. Use a water skin. That ought to be able to handle steam fairly well. It's watertight after all.
Yeah, but you've got what appears to be a small hole in the mouth of the statue that jets out the steam. How are you going to capture that?
Yeah.
What about a cork?
If you had the right size of cork. Now, if you've ever tried to buy a plug for an unusual bathtub at the hardware store, I know this sounds oddly specific, but I bought four different. I bought 4 different plugs before I found one that fit, including a universal plug that wasn't universal.
Well, but was it universal metric or universal imperial?
Yeah, that or something. I don't know.
Does all my stuff shrink too?
Yes, everything about you shrank.
Okay.
You're just really little.
If you ask my daughter's hair's plugs in very well.
I am going to whittle down one of my torches to create something slightly conical of the appropriate size to jam it into the hole.
Okay. So make a Tinker Tools check.
Well, I don't really think I have Tinker's tools, but I do have a dagger, so I'm not sure what check you actually want me to make, to be honest.
Well, you tell me which skill you're using to do this.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Carpentry.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Which you don't have. Good enough. Intelligence, base int.
Which he's not good at.
No, I'm not, but that's okay. Somebody else could, help out if they want to. But yeah, intelligence sounds like the right choice, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it was measure twice, cut once, right? Or measure once, cut twice.
No,
it was one of those.
Yeah, cut twice. Yes.
It's actually measured twice, cut once, and he actually did the opposite.
Yeah, he did the opposite. So yeah, it goes in there, but it kind of falls out again because it's not filling the hole because you overdid it.
I'm sure there's more wood in the torch.
Yes, there's more wood in the torch. You can give it another shot.
Excellent.
Dom, can I try to convince Igor that he's not that it's a
make a persuasion check.
Yeah, let him have his fun.
That's a 10. WYSIWYG. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's not persuaded. He is now in a sitting down in a sort of a fetal position, sobbing quietly with his hands over his face.
That's probably because he realized the gold wasn't real.
It reminds me of a druid I know.
What?
No, different game.
Oh, okay.
Peach character got attacked by spiders at one time.
That always something, isn't it?
Would somebody else like to try the handed whittling, since I'm apparently no damn good at it? Probably because I don't have practice hurting wood.
Let's see. All right, Tart's going to.
I'm gonna try and shoot a ray of frost at the at you.
Oh, okay.
Ice it up.
Okay, make your attack roll. Yeah, so you hit the pillar from outside. You're outside the door, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the pillar. You seem to have hit it. It's a momentary film of frost covers it.
I'm going to rush in when he does that.
Oh, okay. So you rush in. Make a wisdom save.
Of course. I knew that was coming.
The steam is now cold.
The steam is now cold.
It was only mildly warm when it hit the other 3. Yeah, it's missed. It is missed. It's true. Okay, Tarek.
Nice.
Let's see what happens to you. Oh, you got a different effect. Okay, you are coughing and incapacitated. And it will be 5 minutes before you are unincapacitated. So you're basically on the floor retching and coughing.
Okay.
somehow it went down the wrong way.
I understand.
This
Okay.
reminds
So
me a
is
bit of
anybody able
Spaceballs
to
with the
help
light grenade.
whittle a plug for the hole out of some wood from a torch?
I was trying.
Maybe Walter can do it. I mean, he might be even more precise now.
That's a good point.
Except
Sure.
he can't reach the hole to measure it.
I was going to say, we'll have to pick it into it.
I can pick him up and hold him up if that's going to help.
Are you okay with that, Walter?
Yeah, that's fine. But I have
Okay.
a better idea.
Yeah.
I am going to empty my little waterproof bag on the ground right there before it picks me up.
Yep.
And I'm going to squishing my waterproof bag into a sort of a plug, and when he picks it up, I'm going to shove
okay.
that into it.
Okay. So you shove that into the thing. Okay, make a I'm thinking maybe wisdom check here with advantage.
And
Yeah, it looks like you got it sealed up pretty good.
see if I roll a 20. Nope. Definitely stick with the 17.
Okay.
Good.
Although I'm not sure who else is going to come in here after all this.
Yeah.
Well, I'll carefully put the turtle down, and then I'll cut off a bit of my rope and wrap it around to tie and hold in the small water bag
Mm-hmm.
place to keep it sealed.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Do you mind getting these little pieces of stuff that I took out of my bag and put down here and hold into your bag?
Sure, no problem.
I don't know.
That's classic.
I'm not sure when it's gonna get bigger though, because I'm sure this spell will run out at some time.
And as he is saying that,
Oh,
Uh,
poof.
suddenly,
Oh my God, I'm shrinking.
yeah, everybody thinks they're shrinking for a moment, then they realize it's just Walter coming back to regular size.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on the pillar with the water sack that plugged it to see what happens now.
Did anybody else come in the room?
Well, does it look like it's sealed?
It looks like it's sealed.
Okay, I'm dashing in.
Okay. There is a slight bit of moistening and some steam escaping around the immediate vicinity of the bag, but not enough to come out to you.
I'd like to try and convince Igor that the water I have in one of my special canteen has special magical anti-bug properties, and try and lie him into believing that the
Okay,
bugs are gone.
make a deception check. You're saying you're a better liar than persuader.
Yes, he
Pretty
is.
good lie.
He gets a fresh wisdom save.
He's also moistened.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, it's a better save. Let me see if it's enough.
I was going to say, his deception beat his wisdom.
DC. He looks like desperate to believe you, but he just can't. However, a minute later, he kind of looks dazed and blinks and shakes his head and looks kind of guilty and awkward and embarrassed, and goes,
I caught him on the back and told him.
I just need to go to the bathroom, he says.
There's a corner
Guys,
over there.
can you come out of the room of illusions? Can you stop playing around with the illusions?
There are two
Wait, where'd
doors
Igor
in the
go?
room. There are
Yeah.
two doors in the
God
room.
damn it. Where did Igor go? Did Igor go into the room? I was standing right next to him.
Not past you.
He's going to the bathroom, okay?
I do a little wall lean and dump out my drink watching the film.
Tell me when Tarek's not incapacitated.
Okay, yeah. A couple of minutes later, Tarek can stop coughing and he just lies there panting, trying to get his breath back.
All right.
Can we go around instead? Can we go past this corridor now, guys?
Well, there's 2 doors in this room.
Yeah, we need
Well,
to.
I don't want to go into that room and go crazy.
I need
Can
to
we
search
come my
this
way,
room.
please?
Tart,
Am I
check.
good?
Tart,
Don't worry, you'll be fine, they say.
Well, the column's covered now, isn't it?
I'm always fine.
I think there's another entrance to this room. I'll try and go around.
is there traps at the door at this on the right where Tark is?
Over there, you mean? Have we lost you again?
Have you?
Yes,
Yes.
we have. You've disconnected.
Holy cow!
That's
Okay.
Yeah, I think it might be your end, Lee, because everybody else is staying.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it must.
It's
So
funny. I tried to go around and see the other way into this room, and but I go like 200 feet, and yeah, I haven't been able to find an easy way around the other way. There's a really long corridor. I already gone about 150 feet. I went 50 feet more. I don't feel good going without you guys. Will you come with?
I think we should finish investigating this room first.
Tark is opening the door after he checks this for traps.
Please don't.
Okay.
Please don't.
It's Tark.
We've paid the price of admission for this room, so.
Okay, well then wait for me then.
Might as well enjoy the show.
I'm gonna try and do some. I'm gonna try and meditate and center myself and relax and close my eyes and step forward without looking.
There's treasure behind this door.
Lies.
Okay, so you open the door, and it's a 15 by 15 room that is featureless, with a little bit of dust and some dead insects lying around, and that's about it.
Tark gone again?
He's down to the southwest.
He fell off the internet, though.
Oh, okay.
He just connected and disconnected again.
Yeah, it just stopped on me.
Hmm.
That's weird.
Is there anything interesting in this? Like, is there anything different about this wall?
It doesn't see. It seems to be similar to the other empty rooms. And to be fair, the average room in a dungeon is empty.
Yeah.
I'll search that wall just cause.
Yeah. You do. Make a check.
In the tower. It's investigation. Did it happen?
No. There it is. Not only do you find nothing, but you're pretty sure there's about 20 feet of nothing between you and the next something.
Feels pretty solid.
Yeah.
I'll check the other areas in this here and then leave.
In fact, the distance to something pretty much corresponds to your recent exploration of corridor.
I don't think I really have that good GPS. I tried to keep track. I had some vague ideas, but
oh right, you're not a dwarf. That's true.
Is there anything at the other door?
That is the question, which Tarek will investigate. Roll a check for this little man. Oh, he's back with us. Other door. We've done that one already.
Oh,
We're
okay.
at the other door. Yeah, you did that one already, and the room is empty. And we've decided to leave Storm behind in that room.
Okay. So check for
investigation.
traps?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Or thieves' tools. You don't find any trap.
Is it locked?
You can. It is locked.
Okay.
What? It's a thick door?
It is the big door, but he opens it. It's a little tricky. It almost defeats you, but you get it just in the end. And the door opens. In this room, there is a large statue of a head, 10 feet in height, against the southern wall of this room. A large circular flagstone, 5 feet in diameter, is set into the normal flagstones of the floor directly in front of the statue. So basically, you've got a 5-foot circle on the floor in front of like a bas-relief statue of a head on the wall.
To be clear, I'm not stepping within the circle unless I specifically say I am.
Very
Walter,
well.
I think we like
it's about right there.
Torek.
Okay, I'll put that where it is.
Oh,
Try to.
Walter, I think
Sure.
we like Tarek to search the first 5-foot square of a room after he opens the door. Generally,
okay. It's all right.
That's all right.
that's what happened with the poison. The poison.
Just wandering.
Okay, I'll put the pointer.
Well, where did I go?
You're in the upper left corner, standing on my face.
So it's there.
That's where the
That's where the 5-foot circle is, and the bas-relief statue is on the wall directly behind it.
I got you. Okay.
Oh.
Does the flagstone look scorched, scratched, marred?
Oh, good idea.
No, it's actually pristine, unmarked, and near perfect as far as you can see.
How about
Weird.
the face around the mouth or the eyes? Does it appear scorched, scratched, marred, flamed?
The mouth appears startlingly realistic, although vaguely alien or too perfect in visage, in
Ooh. How
composition.
tall is the face?
About 10 feet.
Spooky.
Is the mouth roughly down about 3 feet off the ground?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And the eyes, are the eyes stone, or are they gemmed, or are they?
They appear to be of the same smooth, perfect stone that the rest of it's made of.
And the stone on the face is similar to the stone on the flagstone?
The face is like alabaster. The flagstone is like granite.
Okay.
I would like to search the wall next to the face to see if there's any trigger or secret door or anything.
Okay, make a check.
Okay. That's investigation.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
Okay. You want to check the other side, Tarek?
Sure.
You don't find anything either, Tar.
Okay. Let's see.
Safe to enter the room yet?
Tarek is still there.
You could put your hand in the mouth of the bas-relief thing if you want and prove your bravery, but I wouldn't suggest it.
I'm not proving my bravery.
Yeah. Interesting.
Check out the circle. Does it look like a summoning circle or something?
No, it doesn't have the hallmarks of a summoning circle. There are no diamonds sprinkled. There is no pentagram type shape. There are no spots where candles might have been stood. It is a stone dais, a couple of inches tall, of perfectly smooth, round granite.
Does the edge around the dais at the floor appear to be some kind of crease or opening, like it depresses?
It appears to be cleanly embedded into the floor. Flagstones of the floor cut very, very close to the circle of the dais.
Okay.
Kenthus,
is there treasure in that mouth?
You don't see any.
I don't see any.
Kenthus, did you pay attention during religion class, or did you just major in hitting things? Do you have any knowledge about other religions?
I think this elf is on the Asperger spectrum.
No, I could not, Igor. I could not fit into the mouth.
Well, I can
I
have a little
wonder.
look, see if I
Okay,
What
you
do
can
we-
make a religion check in the tower.
Do we have anything
All
that's
right.
heavy?
To note, I'm proficient in it, but
Okay.
look at my modifier. It's funny.
Okay.
Walter's heavy.
That's not.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, it matches no deific description that you can imagine or think of. I mean, you can't rule it out. It could be an archon or a celestial or something like that because of its pure perfection. But it doesn't look like any specific deity.
I'm going to
Could somebody detect magic?
I'll wait for that.
What were you saying, Torek?
I was going to say, get out from in front of it, and I will. My rope weighs 10 pounds. I will drop the rope on the dais to see what happens.
Okay. So you drop the rope on the dais, and nothing happens.
I start running away.
Yeah, I was already out.
Well, the one thing that does happen is it seems to be the magical component for expel parties. You've dispelled them.
Okay.
Only two members of the party made their save.
I think you're supposed to put a giant golden head there.
I'll take my rope back.
Okay.
I will take a gold piece and put it on the dais.
Okay, you put the gold piece on the dais. It's sitting on the dais.
Maybe we can have the halfling put some of all that imaginary gold on there.
Okay. I'll take the gold piece back.
Okay.
Question is, do you want to lose your cleric?
Maybe you're supposed to do a human sacrifice there. Let's leave.
Well, why does it have to be a human?
Fine, a halfling sacrifice. Can we leave?
Man, there's a lot of speciesism going on in this game.
I know it.
So the mouth looks strangely alien, you said.
Well, the face overall looks so perfect as to give you a slight, it's like it's not quite. Nobody is perfectly symmetrical.
Right.
Except for elves.
Well, yes, I suppose it could be elven. It's true.
Or Benedict Cumberbatch.
That was good. That was good.
Let's see.
So we have a Benedict Cumberbatch statue.
Yeah. The statue? Why are you here?
The mouth moves and says, "Do you want experience or a reawakening?"
Does it really?
Yes, it does.
I think being setting on fire is a very big experience.
What would be more beneficial to me?
It stares stonily at you. It's very good at staring stonily, by the way.
Oh, the dais on the dais on the dais. Yeah, I saw that. So, do you want a reawakening or an experience?
Yes. It didn't say an experience.
Or experience.
Yes.
What do you think, Con? Mel?
Do it. Do it.
I'd go for experience, but that's entirely up to you.
I think if you
only live once,
ask for a reawakening, Dom gives you 4 6-sided dice.
Yeah. I will say, statue. I would like experience.
Okay. It says nothing, and nothing happens.
You would have to go on the circle.
You have to get into the microwave. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun. All right, Con, tie a rope around me. Here I go.
Okay, rope around, and
You only live once. All right, here goes nothing.
Okay, roll percentage dice. Okay.
You need me to go to sidebar?
Just a sec. I'm just looking something up about your character. Always a good sign, right?
Yeah. It's like you're now like negative 35 experience.
By 35, that's awfully specific.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I don't have. Do I have? Yeah, sidebar.
The statue is doing what? Giving experience or a
reawakening.
reawakening?
Awakening or reawakening? One
An
of the two.
awakening.
Mm. Well, I'm old enough to need an awakening. Fucking 100 years. I'm actually 100 years old here, man.
So Turek steps off the circle, collapses to the floor, and starts shaking. Oops, I moved the circle.
All right, I pull him off the guy
Okay.
with the rope.
Pull him back, and he's shaking, and he looks like he's retching.
Like he's what, sorry?
Retching.
Ah, well, that's an experience.
I hold his hair away from his face.
You're a really good girlfriend.
Walter, make an insight check, please.
Meh. Wah wah.
Does anybody else get to have an insight as to what just happened to our companion?
I made an insight
Dom
check.
stepped away again.
Oh.
Dom stepped away again.
Okay, so Walter, you're not sure. I mean, but it looks to you like he's hamming it up a bit for some reason.
What do you mean by hamming it up a bit?
Well, you're medically trained, and you know he to you it doesn't look quite right.
Mm.
Like he might be acting.
I call bullshit and pulled my finger.
Kick him.
When you say that, I stop shaking. I look at you and I give you a big wink and go, "I'm fine. I'm just messing with you guys."
Wait. I think he might truly be sick. I have a potion that'll make him feel better.
I feel okay. Nothing happened.
No. Honest, this cod liver oil will do you wonders.
I feel good.
Could I smell that cod liver oil place?
So what
Cool.
happened, Tark?
Dom, do I know what happened?
You feel what happened.
I feel more proficient, like better.
Cool. How'd you activate it?
I just asked the statue. I just asked the statue what it wanted.
Okay, I'll ask the statue.
What exactly do you say?
What is your function?
And its mouth moves and it says, "What is your wish? An experience or reawakening?"
Go for reawakening. Find out what that does.
Yeah,
don't.
Let's play roulette. I'm going for the awakening.
You do? Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, you get on the statue. Go into the sidebar, please.
I was getting ready to tie the rope around him too. Just shrug.
Oh well.
Hey, Dom.
Okay, just a second. I'm just reading through something. Okay, nothing happens. You experience nothing, you feel nothing, and nothing happens. And the statue doesn't move or animate or talk or anything.
Okay.
So, Vitalius, how do you feel?
Do you need cod liver oil?
My stomach hurts.
You what?
My stomach hurts.
Your stomach hurts.
Oh, I have just the thing for that.
Of course he does.
I don't know. I
I
seemed that maybe you took all the magic.
don't know. I feel great.
Well, I'm not doing that. Can we go now?
Yeah, I
Sure.
want to try to go for the experience option, see what happens. Why
Please,
not?
please
Okay.
don't.
Okay, so what do you say?
Greetings, statue. What is your purpose?
What do you wish? Experience or a reawakening?
I would like an experience, please.
Oh, an experience.
Experience, whatever.
Roll
To be honest,
percentage
I
dice.
feel like I'm part of that whole Grail, Holy Grail thing.
Yeah, well, you just got hiked into the air for saying it wrong. Yes.
Yes. So you're saying you'd like a percentile?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Do you want it in the tower? Oh, I can't reach the tower.
No matter. In the open is fine. Oh.
Wow. That could either be very good or very bad, I'm guessing. I mean, what are the odds of this? This is like only 1% chance of rolling this.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. There's only 1% chance of rolling any particular thing.
I know. but people think this is somehow special.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing happens.
Oh. I think you broke it.
What time are we going to play until?
Well, we'll play until this room is complete.
Okay.
Anyone
Come
else?
on now. You all know you want to try it.
No.
Okay, you all know I want you to try it.
Yeah. Remember, it's our timid elf.
Yeah. Certainly is.
Canthas, can I talk to you over here?
Yeah, if you actually do want to talk aside, you could put you both characters could go in the sidebar and have the conversation.
Okay.
If that's the way you want to do it.
Yes.
Who was it?
I'll type to you in Discord.
Okay.
Are you up to anything, Igor?
Can I ask for an experience, please?
Yes, you can. Yeah, of course you can.
My dear statue, sir, may I have an experience, please? Well, not an experience, an awakening, please.
No.
Well, you remember an awakening was the thing that didn't work.
Yeah, I'm still gonna ask for an awakening.
Yeah, but neither does the experience. It's all a jib.
It's a reawakening that he says.
Oh, may I have a reawakening, please, sir?
Okay.
I spent way too many years.
Okay, so you get on the podium, and
Yeah.
you wait, and nothing happens.
Okay. I bow my head down to the statue and say thank you for your time.
The statue does not respond. So the only person not to have expressed it, two people have not expressed an opinion yet: Igor and Khan.
No. And me. Well, okay. I've
No,
expressed my opinion.
You've
right?
expressed your opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Anything, Khan?
Oh, I don't trust this mumbo jumbo, and I step away.
And has Igor dismissed it too?
Yeah, I'm not even going in the room.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so the room is complete. Tarek went up a level, and other people had their own particular specific experiences, and you are complete with this room.
I think he's only imagining he went up a level.
Okay.
It obviously did nothing whatsoever.
Well, he hasn't, changed or grown taller or anything.
Check my hit points.
I hope the rest of us get a level for just the wisdom of not doing that.
Let me see something here.
You have to have faith, Padawan.
No. Look, I know Tenathriel's an elf, but for heaven's sake, you're supposed to have at least one flaw.
I don't know if this is in the forest as opposed to in some hideous dungeon, but okay. But I'll take that into consideration.
I was, to be honest, I was checking to see if you were timid as a flaw. because if you were, you've got an inspiration point for your acting.
I think I just think of part of being an elf as being better than everyone else, but
yes, but I would have judged your behavior as cautious rather than superior. Well, you're always,
I see your point.
You're always condescending and superior. This is true.
Or just part of being a racist.
Well, that too. Yeah. Well, I think that comes with better than everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Right.
His race is superior. Ooh.
It's not his fault elves are superior to everyone else, is it?
He's a Nazi elf.
I do wish I could.
Elven nationalists are we talking about here?
Hang on, is there some other kind?
I think all elves are Nazis.
I do wish I could hold my breath for an hour. That would be awesome.
Yes, that is definitely a single superior capability.
Well, I apologize, but we're not making babies. I'm not laying my egg.
I hadn't even thought to. I'd wondered about your gender, but I thought it would be rude to ask.
Yes, that's how other people feel about elves.
So
I do
took-
miss my 4.0 gender non-specific elf. It was
Right.
fun.
Yes.
Herm was fun.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
So we
I
will
took-
leave it at that.
Yep. I took the ASI, by the way, Dom, at 4th level.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I went ahead
I
and
did.
changed. I went ahead and changed.
Okay, because I do allow feats, but I think in your case you're right. It was much more beneficial to throw one in. Oh, 2 index. Wow, nice.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty,
Cool.
folks. Thank you for
All
coming
right.
out. I hope
Cool.
you
See you
enjoyed it,
soon.
Mel.
Good game.
2 weeks from now?
Yes.
Okay. See you
Same
guys then.
time, same bat channel.
Glad to have
Please.
you, Mel.
Please send me a reminder on Discord or
Oh,
something.
I will.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet
no
you, Mel.
problem.
Yeah, you
Yes.
too.
Glad you joined. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll consider that contract.
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
yeah, Don, by the way, just so you know, while you were on your phone call, Tarek pulled out the contract
Oh, and shared it with.
and shared
Yeah.
it with
Okay.
Walter.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, cool.
Okay, folks. Good
All
night.
right. Good night.
Good night.
Night, everyone. Good game.
Guys, it was fun.
All right.
Raise anything special with your character?
I just have to add a spell and replace a spell.
Okay.
Basically, I have to add 2 spells because the spell I'm replacing is Detect Magic because I added that invocation where I can use it at will now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna leave it on my spell sheet since I can use it at will, so I just need to add 2 spells.